Hello, everyone, and welcome to the fourth installment of OCERivals. I am joined today with a lovely commentator, Darkbot. How are you
It's
doing
a
today?
pleasure. I'm doing great. Just managed to make it in time for this amazing event, and I just can't wait to see what we have it here on the fourth installment. The finals is always such an exciting day. Is there anything you're looking forward to?
Oh, I'm very much looking forward to seeing how the Amis players have progressed. I've taken a step back from this event, much more than previous ones. So I'm very, very excited to see how everyone has done with the lack of my watchful, omnipresent gaze. Um, but
Well,
yeah,
I mean, I think that the community has certainly taken up everything that you left us to do to give you a break. So hopefully this time you get to just enjoy it. You just get to sit back and be part of it all without having to worry about the back end of things.
Yeah, I'm looking forward to that bit. Having a break was nice, but anyways, I am looking forward to getting into everything. So, this time we have done the interview system a little bit differently. All of our players have sent us the interviews themselves, and we will be reading it out as a little introduction to all the players for everyone on here. So don't forget to share the stream around, ping everybody with it, uh, show everybody how cool you are, and we'll get it all around and advertised. Everybody can check us out. Um, and speaking of that, I'm gonna put that in the Asia chord.
Yeah, let's get the hype train going. Any channel related or relatable should be pinged.
And don't be afraid to ping everybody. If they get angry at you, that's okay. I told you it was okay. And
Or you just,
you're
whoops, I slipped. I thought you were the right person. Check it out anyway.
But yeah, uh, we will be getting ready to go into the interviews. Uh, so first up, if I remember correctly, we have Wakizashi versus Unladen. So what that means is we will get the interviews up for Wakizashi and Unladen in a moment. And
There he
first
is,
up,
the man, the myth, the seed one of this finals, Wakizashi, coming in
and
with his skin and stuff.
yep, and I'm very excited to see what Waki brings today. Waki's always a very exciting player, very, very, always up in the front. Very much pushes the limits of his character. Waki was originally started all the way back in 2017 in the EU novice, but came out and decided to join the Australian one because, as we all know, Australians are cooler. Um, so that Waki has been playing since 2021, and you can see here they've had a great time using Raster, not getting their head around grounded smashes. I don't know. I think I might be the opposite. What about you?
I mean, it's just been great to see all the progression happening. So it's just exciting to have Wacky back here, and we can see him talking about feeling the pressure. But honestly, I think Wacky also brings such a strong gameplay and a strong game plan to the table that it's not just going to be him; it's going to be everyone else who's going to be facing him. Even though Golgum seems to be one of his proteges and his main concern, it is essentially his master and apprentice situations. It'll be interesting how we see that play out here.
Mm.
Um,
Yeah, I would
and
love to see a Ditto.
yeah, and we can see here that it's the freedom that definitely embodies the gameplay. It's so beautiful to see it in words out of this interview that he's saying that Rastra's freedom of movement and aerial control is what sort of epitomizes his gameplay. And whenever you can see him popping off, that is essentially everything we get to see on display in to the fullest and pushed to the max.
Yep. So that will be Wakizashi, who will be our top seed for this player, and his opponent, as we get their interview all up, will be Unladen, and Unladen using the Dreamscape skin. Bit of classic. I remember seeing that back when I first started playing, and Unladen. It's a good
It's certainly
skin.
been an eye, yeah, it's certainly been an eye catcher. But I think perhaps we might have, with the fact that we've had the Rivals 2 coming up close and releasing all the skins for Rivals 1,
Oh,
perhaps, oops, we're just back.
your thing has
Yeah.
cut out for a moment.
Yep, I saw it. Anyways, we're back. I'm saying I feel that we might have a flashy change of fashion, and who knows what else Unladen may have in store for us.
But yeah, so Unladen's interview, once that gets brought up on the back end, so Unladen was always been around, always kind of been there and gone around, but definitely swooping in with Definitive Edition like a lot of other players here.
Oh yeah, definitely.
Sounds like they've always been through Fours. Definitely remember that. Fours has always kind of been very similar throughout. But seeing Unladen's palm has also been quite scary. I like to think myself as relatively unbiased. I only slightly dislike the character.
I mean,
But
certainly visually, sometimes it's quite a challenge. I think Forza's kit is amazing, but visually it can be overwhelming to play with, and I think that's part of the game plan. But it's been interesting to see that with the progression of how long Unladen has been around, we're starting now to see the budding beginnings of secondaries coming in, and with Pom certainly being labbed out and practiced and tested out in different matchups with some carryover from the Smash game. So who knows if we'll have it now? It will be the right time. There will be an opportunity to bust it out during these finals right here.
Yeah, and I'm very, very excited to see how this set goes. Wakizashi versus Unladen. Two very, very scary, very strong players, especially Wakizashi, who's coming in as the favorite. Unladen may be seed 8, but I don't really think of Unladen as a massive, massive underdog. I think Unladen, really understands how to play platform fighters in general, and a lot of that translates to Rivals. And unlike some of those others where they just rely on fundies, Unladen has been playing this game for a while and definitely will not get hit out by the crazy amounts of cheese that Rivals does have.
Oh, definitely. And I think that's one of the most important statements before we even get the finals going is the fact that I think between all of these players, despite qualifying at different times, the whole bracket is very much close, and it could be anyone's today.
But yeah, I am ready. I am ready if you are to begin this game.
I am absolutely ready to go, and I imagine chat and everyone else who's finally joined us after being pinged is too. So let's get it going.
I am ready when all of this gets set up. Sorry, just give us a moment while we get everything sorted.
Here we go.
But we will begin with Wakizashi versus Unladen on JV. Very, very neutral, very popular starter pick. Sorry,
a gentlemanly pick, as it's called, isn't it?
Yeah, very, very good starter stage. Relatively even, relatively interesting with the moving platform as well. I'm a fan of this stage.
Yeah, and we can clearly see that there's definitely some neutral happening here to sound out. Oh no, not on Wacky's side. Wacky's already finished with the range check and the button checks and the warm-ups. We certainly felt that there was sort of a moment of respect just to check how we're feeling now, and that it took a lot less for Wacky to feel like it's time to pull the trigger here.
Yeah, and again, that's one of the things that Wacky is so strong with, is just being able to and catching the DI out. This is a brutal game one from Wacky. This is where you make a statement. This is where you say, Wacky's already been in finals multiple times, and had some very unlucky brackets throughout. Wacky is hungry for this win today.
I think so too, definitely, and it's showing definitely in the precision that we're already seeing, because sometimes it's felt that Wacky, it wasn't so much that the execution wasn't there, it was just the choices of some finishers and some entries, and that's certainly not an uncertainty that we're seeing here at the beginning of this match. We do see an equalize of a 1, but there's still 1 stock down for Unladen here, and we're trying to use some smoke here, although how effective is it against a Rasta that can just float around and remove most of it? Right now, it's not been really a factor. We've seen a lot of parries going in, so some parry baiting and so on. And Layden just trying to wrestle back some control, but oh, that tornado could have happened at any point there.
Unladen does manage to get the whiff on that though, and unfortunately DI out on the cape will cause this game to equalize, and equalize very rapidly.
Yeah.
I mean, Waki was up 12% to 1 stock at one point, but a good DI read will catch with the sweet spot clap, and that'll be game 1.
Yep, game 1, very volatile. Both players showing they're eager to take it. They're both hungry for the win and for the whole tournament. So we can only expect more explosive outcomes in the next game.
And that's a very dominant game 1. Very, very scary to bring forward. And Unladen making the swap to the palm.
Oh, okay. So we're hoping to sort of counteract the aerial with the aerial capabilities of POM. So we're going to see what we can do. Because there aren't many POMs at the moment that people get to practice again. I mean, I know Osu had a period before there was some patch changes to POM that sported it. But other than that, we haven't seen a POM that's prominent in our scene. So we'll see what happens.
POM is very much one of those characters that, you know, everyone knows about and exists, but no one really knows how to play against. A bit like Absa. But I'm very, very excited to see what Unladen can bring with this POM. You know, Unladen is a melee PM player and plays a lot of Peach and Daisy in those games, same with Ultimate. So I'm wondering if this is more Unladen's style of character.
Yeah, we'll have to see. It's that still, you need to have that time to pull.
Ooh, you cut out briefly again. Yep.
And we need to port out the skills from one to the other. And we're seeing that there is sort of like the DI is making a difference here. We're not seeing those finisher strongs coming in through, but at the moment the control still seems very much in Waki's control.
Yeah, and this is, I mean, POM is, you know, I'm not entirely sure how this matchup goes, but I do believe that POM does fairly well, at least compared to other characters, due to having a lot of very strong kill options on the Raster, and a lot of Raster can't just run around in the air, unlike with so many other characters.
Yeah.
And Waki will definitely be unfamiliar with this matchup, but that clap just barely clipping.
Very, very good recovery there, mix-up, but not enough to secure a landing and a resource refresh.
And that will be Waki taking the first stock, yeah.
Ooh, okay, very nice read there. A moment of judgment, misjudgment happening, and capitalize on with a snap strong. It definitely feels that there are tornado up to the top. Okay,
oh, that's
a
brutal.
Raster Waki special there. It certainly feels that there are some things you can challenge with the range of POM and some things you cannot versus Raster. POM has very good aerials with a tail that have good range, but otherwise all the other ones seem to be up airs and forward airs of Raster do not quite work for POM. And we're seeing a lot of percent being given up for that at the moment. And I thought there was going to be another one there.
Yeah, I was neutral. I mean, this juggle's nice and starts building damage and keeps the Raster in the air, but Unladen needs more, and he will not get it. That'll be game 2.
Yeah, it was a risky decision there to see how it would go. I wonder how much time there was before this game that Unladen had a chance to play POM versus top tier Rasters in the scene. But at the moment, it seems that very much we were searching for it there. There was a hope that perhaps that would throw Waki off the game, and indeed we do see the switch back to Fosburn, the tried, true and tested Unladen special. So we have to see what we can change up now.
Yeah, but Unladen's decided to go back to the Fosburn, and maybe not confident enough in the POM, decides to go back. Oh,
that is a brutal 0 to death at 0% for Waki. We're just taking no prisoners at this point.
Waki wants this win. Waki's hungry. Waki has lost too many times in Emmys and has decided that is enough. It will not happen again.
Happening anymore. And Waki has been progressing as a player in so many fields at the moment. I mean, we know that we still see him around sometimes on Rivals, but actually we've had the Tekken scene take over. But it's certainly not detracted one bit from the wrestler that we know and love in Wacky. In fact, I think it's only heightened the. Oh no!
Oh, that's so unfortunate.
Nasty right now is not what you need for your confidence. But we're closing out that first stock. Now we have
Unlame is someone who will be able to keep their cool, definitely be able to shake themselves off after a SD like that. So many people will get so nervous and it'll be over. But oh my god, what a read! And that'll be it. That'll be it. Waki takes our first set, 3-0. Waki moves forward.
Commanding Waki in the top seat, and in the driver's seat at this point.
Yeah, this is such a dominant start. This is someone who has been preparing and is so ready to finally cement themselves.
What I could notice is that Wacky's style has certainly become much tighter in that we don't sort of expose ourselves at the end of our trailing combo strings right now. There was a lot of up specials that were part of his kit and signature that are not there right now. Not that I don't think Wacky could pull them off when they're right and ready, but we're doing some option selects that are much more appropriate for the situation that the match moves into. And it's been pivotal, I think, in this game.
Yeah, and this is, that's what you want to see if you're coming in like this. Getting ready, and such a dominant way to start forward. This is terrifying for other people. Seeing people like that, it's... Whew.
So I'm guessing we are seeing Tauri's? Yes.
Yes.
Seed 4, Tauri, the ABSA player. Yep, the only ABSA player that we have in this tournament.
Only ABSA we have in the scene.
No, there are others, but not that we've had so much in the tournament.
Not for a while.
Not for a while.
But yeah, so this has Tori's been playing for a very long time. Tori has been, a staple of the Kiwi scene for as pretty much as long as we can remember. Always been on ABSA, always been playing that GOAT. Even after everybody else ended up dropping them. But for Tori's interview, Tori's been here for about 4 years now. And ABSA is a very unique character, and sometimes you just have a character and they just click with you, and that's just the one that you stick with. Ori was that for me, and it seems like that was that for Tori. Had that with ABSA.
Yeah, and it's interesting to see that this is another player that's not quite as attached to the scene. And sometimes I find that when you get to go into a scene without the stress and pressure that you're wanting for yourself to perform, that's sometimes when you can come up with the most amazing moments for yourself, because the stakes are the enjoyment of the game. The heat of the game just feeds into that, and who knows what you pull out of the bag then. It's just pure gaming at that point.
And it's interesting to see that Tori picks Waki as the player they're most scared of. In a similar situation. Yeah, just not having a lot of familiarity with it. To be fair, I'm pretty scared of Waki as well. I think there's quite a few people in this scene that are around. So I think that, I don't really blame Tori.
No.
Tori's opponent...
it's quite a lucid image and visualization of what's to come.
But we have Tori's opponent will be Borb. And Borb has been a staple of the Amis series as long as it's been around. Borb was there in the first events, in the first qualifiers, and has been around playing very consistently ever since. I have a bit of a soft spot for Borb. Borb is one of my favorite players. No bias though.
No bias. No, why not have favorites? At the end of the day, you can't affect the replays that we get on through. So
that's just what you think. I've been practicing
you've been practicing editing. Your mentalization.
the replay editing. So Maybe
Well,
some of these 3-0s become 3-2s.
I mean, there is the movie The Men That Stared at Goats, but here the goat is going to be Towery, not Borb. So,
Well, you've
although
got me there.
yeah, Borb does have an amazing playstyle and such a creativity that we've seen from him. And execution mechanically, it's just on point, top notch. But actually, interestingly, here we are seeing that Towery is not going on the Absa on the first game. We're seeing a second Pom.
That's really interesting. Really interesting to see that. And, hearing Bob saying that, some of Bob, what they've been doing is been practicing within other Amis events and other online events. And not I wouldn't be surprised if they go into this being a little bit shaken, considering that they were afraid of Schnurgle and a lot of the Raster players throughout this. It's very, very, very. I'm going to be very, very interested to see how this ABSA goes and see how Bob will be able to play around it.
Yep. Yeah. Well, let's fire it up. It's Rano versus Pom here in game 2 of the finals.
And definitely, I mean, again, I have no clue how this matchup goes at all.
I mean, it all depends on whether or not who's following who off stage.
And that is very unfortunate to open it out there.
Goodness me.
Yeah, it's a good lead for Borb to take, and I mean, continuing to pile on that damage with that. This is looking excellent. This is an excellent start from Borb, and exactly the way that you get your confidence up and start the gaming. Ooh.
Yeah. Oh, good catch there. That low ceiling definitely helping.
This is such a dominant game from Borb, and I'm kind of worried that we're going to end up seeing something that happened with Wacky and Unladen as well, where it's just such a dominant game. I want to see some entertaining matches. I want it to be close. I want it to be exciting. As much as I love Borb and cheer for him, unfortunately, the health of the scene comes first.
Yes, you can't ever step out of that position, can you? Once you've held it for a little bit of time.
Unfortunately,
but we're seeing an equalization here. It might just be Towery's just not had the Pom. Ooh, okay, this is quite close. Yeah, it's not had the Pom experience in big events yet that I have knowledge of. So who knows? We'll have to see whether we stick to it. But Borb does not seem phased at all. In fact, the going high is just another kill option for Towery to select from at the moment. And the beautiful Dacus.
Nice Dacus.
Yeah, great Dacus by Borb. Looking very confident here, actually not shaken up by the change in character select at all.
Yeah, and that's good to see from Borb. It's good to see that they're able to play super patient and adapt to those unfamiliar situations. Again, we don't have many Poms, and so it's a matchup that very, very few people have a lot of practice with.
Both ends possibly as well.
I'm loving to see this, and we'll see if Tori sticks with the Pom or goes back to the Absa.
I mean, it's the best of 3. Okay, yep, we're seeing the Absa come in. It would be a good idea to try and equalize what you can at this point. Just for that confidence, to feel like you aren't playing from behind. Who knows? It might be that perhaps if we equalize and go ahead, the Pom might come back. But at the moment, this is a good choice.
Yeah, and this is, you definitely don't want to be throwing your chance at finals because you really, really wanted to stick with that secondary.
No. And in fact, it's possibly that this is one of the things that can be quite hard with new characters is you might know their mechanics, but you don't know the intricacies of how to really open up a situation. And Borb isn't scared of taking his time and just sort of zoning you out, waiting for those tongues, which are a signature move of his, and just racking up the percent, as well as just going straight in for the kill options and sticking with a character where you know how to play those, because they definitely have a history, these two players.
Oh, yeah. And definitely probably would have played quite a few times with each other, getting used to each other. It would be interesting to see if Bob would know about the
Ooh,
Tori.
lovely
Oh,
setup.
nice down smash.
Yeah.
Forcing Borb into that situation with the cloud is terrifying. And this is a good opening from this is a good start from Tori.
Ooh, caught with the back air.
And
Good
I mean, Tori still needs to be super careful. Absa is very light and can kind of explode. Oh, and a good parry.
I mean, Borb definitely know the fact that these players know each other is visible from the fact that Borb sort of has anticipated and almost tried to catch a few parries when even when they was out of range, when he knew that the lightning line was coming, thunder line was coming, etc. So it's definitely the player check knowledge is there.
Yeah, of course. Oh, and an excellent up air. That will put Tori in quite an advantage. And you see Borb just taking some time, relaxing for a little bit, and got themselves reset. You definitely want to be in the right mental state when you go through for a bracket like this.
I'm loving all the sort of the running back, creating the space, the doubt on where to put the cloud and such. It's great neutral there that's being played by Borb.
Yeah, and this is exactly what you want to see. Being, you know, these moves getting traded back and forth. You want to see you'll see that the players that do really well are those that can be a little more patient and stop themselves from falling into a lot of the more low-level amateurs traps, where they, you know, losing your cool and throwing your defensive options out. But it seems that they've been doing pretty well for that. Oh, excellent parry there, actually.
My goodness, and the punish to follow. Wow.
Wow, what an excellent, commanding finish from Tori.
Yeah.
Wow, like being able to call out that dash attack. Tori had.
It's a testament to how well they know each other, and definitely a different game that we've been seeing from game 1 here in game 2. So definitely, I think we have a match on our hands, and Borb will probably more than definitely be stepping up their game. In this one, we might be seeing a much more offensive one, but it's hard. Tori has shown some great coverage options for slowly wedging Borb between a Thunderline and a Cloud and a down and a Strong, and so we'll have to see how we navigate this.
And, you know, after a dominating game like that, I imagine Tori is probably going to stick with the Absa.
Yeah, I would imagine.
This is, after having something like game 1, where you don't get a lot, really. You get kind of thrown around. And then having a game where you win, especially off of such a commanding finish. Going to FD. I don't know how I feel about this stage. I mean, I don't know this character. I don't know any of Absa's matchups or how Absa works at all. But, you know, in my mind, this is a pretty solid Rano stage.
Not when you're down at that lower left corner, though. Seems like it's not really worked out on sort of doing those edge guards at the moment. Tori navigating them quite cleanly and putting up a return pressure while trying to stay defensive. Waiting for a refresh of resources. There we go. And a clean out first stock that we've equalized.
Yeah, and this is where you want to be. You want to have that, you know, nice and tight, nice and exciting match. Having it super even is...
I mean, that's for the viewers, I think.
Yeah, definitely for us.
They would like to stay in advantage stage the whole 3 stocks if possible. I think that would be the dream play.
Unfortunately, I edited this replay, so that way it's I had to make it a little bit more exciting.
You're currently with each hand playing a different character just for the viewership.
Oh, it takes a lot of practice, really.
Yeah. I mean, we don't see it much in tournaments because it would be cheating, but rendered, you shouldn't have.
But anyways, we have, you know, these trades going back and forth. Borb has managed to take a lead, but barely missing.
Still in the vortex. Oh my goodness. Still going.
And Borb trying to give themselves some space with the bubble, but there is no space left to give. That will be...
But at the moment, it was an advantage that was trying to be pressed as far as possible, but Tori did not want to let that happen.
And yeah, this is...
And we're back.
Yeah.
I do not know what's going on with our internet today, but it seems we're going to have slight interruptions.
It happens. It happens.
Yeah.
But yeah, no. Seeing how this seems going. Oh no!
What a close!
I was about to start talking about how it was getting really exciting down to the wire, and then
you stopped controlling them, Ren.
yeah,
Tori
yeah.
was loose. Tori was not being held back anymore.
I have to convince the people that I'm not actually in control by throwing some mistakes up in there. Don't tell them though. That would be good.
Let's not take any credit away from the players and the amazing play that we've seen here, because we're definitely seeing like some conditioning happening there. That was certainly Borb was losing, so there was those beautiful clouds that weren't being brought all the way down, and Borb was being parry baited, which allowed Tori to continue the offensive while recovering, which was pretty awesome to see. And that sort of recovered that being behind a stop for a moment there.
But this is where it gets a little bit scary for Borb, where you have you've taken game once in such a dominating fashion, and then 2 games in a row it's been fairly close, but you start to get pretty nervous with how this is going. I don't know if you run it back to FD or if you go somewhere else.
It's just the question of do the platforms help you? We'll have to see. Yep, we're seeing much closer boundaries. We're wanting to abuse the fact that there is a lighter character on your opponent's side. We're hoping that those back airs, which are a staple honed in machine basically for Borb to sort of finish them quite quickly, the stop.
Yeah, and I think I like this pick a lot. I think a fully flat stage is not great, as you don't really have anywhere to escape from the Absa. But a stage like this, where you can abuse all the short blast zones, those not Dakuses, those up smashes, barely whiffing. Oh no! What a reversal!
We are hungry.
That is terrifying.
Okay.
We're
seeing a little bit of panic right now.
Yeah, this is where it gets so scary for Borb.
There we go.
Oh, good parry though, and we'll reverse that. And you needed that. If you're Tori, you need to get that back. You need to get your mentality back in shape afterwards.
And there we go. We're seeing the percentages being equalized. Tori was hoping that wouldn't happen, but Borb just pulled it out of the bag like that. Great skill there. Seeing some zoning happening. Tori's changing up the tempo. Oh my goodness! That did not kill.
Oh,
but the
that one will.
Goodness me.
And this is terrifying all of a sudden, because now what? You're up against the ropes. This is, you want to be in winners. Being in the winners side means that you have so much more room to play with. You definitely don't want to be going down this early. This is where it gets really scary. And I mean, getting hit with that, you're getting bounced around. You can see the Dakuses coming out. You're starting to get really nervous. Good parry, though.
Really nervous. I mean, we know that the Absa is light and the boundaries are close, but sometimes being that eager to try and throw out strongs is a bit dangerous. We've luckily equalized, but we have to keep the cool, because we see Tori is just playing the zoning game, taking a breather. Tori has got nowhere that they need to rush to right now. And we see that mistakes are just happening on Borb's side.
But I mean,
not that one though.
Seems to have stabilized this out of nowhere. Built so much damage with these poison stacks over time. Tori still hasn't cleared all 4 of them. I don't know about that up smash though, and that might be it. That's terrifying. Barely misses the Thunderline though.
Oh my goodness!
Lovely Dakus.
Oh my god, that is exactly what Borb needed right there. We've had so many Dakuses that weren't the end of that. That could have been a little bit more percent. That previous hit from Tori would have closed it, but oh my goodness, it was close. Borb pulling it out the bag.
Yeah, and I mean, it's good that Borb's managed to pull themselves out, stabilizing and managing to close that game, and that'll bring it to 2-2.
But now the question is, will Tori decide for much bigger boundaries and blast zones and just play that game waiting for all those mistakes? Because if the same eagerness is shown with all those free up strongs just sitting there waiting for a cloud, who knows what will happen? But hopefully this has stabilized the mentality as well, and Borb is going in fresh now.
Yeah, and this is this will take us to game 5 on High Dive Hideaway. Maple Stage being a very, very tight, the only slightly uneven stage in the game as well.
Yeah.
But
at the moment, it sounds like Tori does not want to have a large stage. He wants to actually trap, make those cloud areas be much more significant towards the stage itself.
Yeah, and those super large side blast zones, very good for Absa in this situation. I mean, your recovery is so good, you're always getting back from anywhere. And, you know, you've never really struggled to kill the Rano at all, while the Rano has often needed to go for some pretty big gambles to take your stock. Barely living there as well. Oh.
Ooh, keeping up that second jump was pivotal there. Ooh, trying to catch those up specials from Absa. Oh, and there we go. We'll do the down strong just barely enough. No purple, but...
I mean, it doesn't matter if it doesn't purple as long as you get the kill.
No. But you always have that moment of doubt until it actually hits the blast zone.
Ooh, yep. And going too far with the tongue. Will get punished for that. And, oh, not quite dead off of it, but pretty close.
Oh, but that sounds strong. No, not enough. Thunderline not in the right place.
I mean, this is terrifying for the Rano, because you don't know how to recover. Tori charging the up smash twice, actually, and missing both. Will let Bob back on, and this is... Okay, manages to at least close it out with the up air.
I mean, so many threats being thrown out. I mean, Tori certainly knows how to put on a show there once we're edged guarding. And we're just sort of taking a moment to see if we can throw our opponent off balance. We're trying to have those rapid forward air spikes by Borb there. I think Borb would very much like to close out a stock early and ride the rest.
You know, you definitely want that. Taking that first stock means that you have so much room to play with, and you can be a lot more relaxed and a lot safer on your final stock to take theirs.
Ooh, nice.
Getting the abs off stage is good, and catching the double jump, actually. Oh, keeping that
rapid there. Great DI.
Oh, and catches with the up smash. And this is where you want to be. Bob's at 40%. They've got so much room to work with on this final stock. They can build so much percent and then really relax. But
and then, invalidate everything the commentators say.
Yeah, my bad. Sorry, Tori. I will never make fun of you again.
There was no fun being made, but certainly, you know, you were predicting what outcomes could be likely, but Tori doesn't live in the realm of likely, nor does Borb, as we've seen so far.
Yeah, and these players have been going back and forth, and this is getting really, really tight. 40% on both. It's dead even throughout the whole thing. These tech chases are going nice. Misses the tongue, but doesn't manage to get a follow-up on that. And, this is where it gets so tight.
Some bait.
Going right off stage, manages to miss the down B.
I love the choice there of the bubble for defensive reasons there, in case there was going to be a forward strong.
Oh, yeah. Oh, no, and poor DI like that.
I did not expect that to go on, and Bob must be so relieved that it actually did catch a poor DI. Tori, oh my goodness, that could have ended any either way, which way between the two of them. But Bob managing
to close that like that. That was definitely what you want from Bob. I know that if I'm Bob in that situation, I'm leaning back in my chair and breathing a huge sigh of relief.
Oh, absolutely.
You've got to after a set like that.
3-2 to Bob. My goodness, that certainly was a crowd pleaser to have this roller coaster from the POM all the way to the peak Absa and Rano matchup. And
that's, that feels pretty awful if you're Tori as well, knowing that you might have been able to close that out if you just stuck with the Absa and stuck with the guns. But
well, you never know. The adaptations come through, and that's what we saw. Bob is both these players, all the players in fact in the finals, are capable of that. So it really doesn't, either which way, who knows, it could have been any way. But true, it does run your mind, but you have to drop it. You have to shake it off because you've got many more loser brackets games and winners to carry on. But we've got another raster here to
And
look
this
at
time
now.
we will have Galgum versus Schnurgle, two Wellington players, both very, very good and very, very strong. We've got Galgum there with his favorite little plush toy.
And Seed 2, like this whole season almost felt like the anthem of two birds of a feather, as Seed 1 and Seed 2 were master and protege, taking the top spots with almost like miles between them and any other contender at the beginning. So it'll be interesting to see what Gulgum brings of different. I mean, they've been around for quite a while. They started in the Roax season 2, and they've just steadily improved. Acquired knowledge from left, right, and center. I'm sure that with Sky's addition, the Rasta clan has only but gotten more powerful.
Yeah, and sticking with Rasta again, the fast, having a little bit of familiarity from other plat fighters, and winning neutral's pretty awesome. Can agree, Golgum. Let's go, Ori. I love my cheap way to win neutral. It's pretty awesome.
You mean the neutral skip? As they like
I love neutral skips actually. I really work really hard for all my wins. Just FYI. And very good to see that Golgum's feeling better. They were in season 2 and season 3. Pretty nothing super notable in season 2, but season 3 they got quite close and were a very big threat. Very, very exciting to see how they go with this from here. And again, Waki being listed as the terrifying player is quite funny.
All eyes are on Wacky, I think, and you'd be wrong not to be aware of Wacky's position in this. But right now we're looking at Seed 7, Schnurgle, using the new Rivals 2 issued skin, if I'm not mistaken, of Sleepy Maple.
Yeah, early to bed, early to rise, as they say. And Schnurgle playing Rivals for a little bit longer, but more or less the same time. Glad to see that they have stuck with us over the Ultimate guys. We are the coolest. Yes, I know. We're also the most modest, I've heard.
As an overseer who's come onto the scene, I'll take whatever you guys say as locals and just admire the rivalries brew out by themselves.
Yep, and Schnurgle has been a Maple main for a very long time. Lily is very exciting. Schnurgle's very, very strong with their kill confirms and taking advantage of Lily. I'm very much looking forward to seeing how they play with that.
I mean, interesting to see that Golgum is the worry that Schnurgle put forth, as well as obviously Wacky and Wyberry, and getting to meet and match that worry straight from the gate it can be both a blessing and a curse, because if you're doing well, then you can sort of relax into it, but if all your fears come true, then you got to pull it together.
But yeah, so Galgum versus Schnurgle. We'll see if Schnurgle will be able to overcome their fear and be able to get everything through. Or if Galgum will continue their domination as Seed 2 and claw it out.
Yeah. Going to Merchant Port. There's lovely warm tones for both their skins, it seems. We've got pink maple here. Neutral rain checks. Really, no way.
Oh, there you go again. There goes.
There we go.
All good?
Yeah. At least I didn't miss a whole stock there.
Yeah, that's something.
Ooh, okay.
Good parry. Oh, that feels like a misinput, actually. That's a very grim misinput to put through.
Yeah.
But having the, trading blows, but it's definitely going in Galgum's favor, just missing the clap.
Yeah.
And this is a good start for Galgum here, getting everything all set for themselves, especially if they can take this first stock, but Schnurgle might end up being the first one to do that. Having no Lily, but getting reversaled. Oh, it's getting very close on both sides. Both of these characters are very much at kill percent.
Oh, What a great read there to have defensive Lily to be ready for. Oh, no tech there. My goodness.
Getting it
Oh,
right
the
back
nerves
though.
do get to you. But the
Yeah.
percent racking up. Yep. So yeah, great to see that we're aware of Golgum's advantage with the slipstream, not just Rasta, but Golgum really does manage to pull open some neutral entries there to finish off, and just sort of reversed it on the Rasta there.
And I mean, I love to see how Golgum's playing as well. There's been some excellent DI throughout all of this, and some excellent chasing. Schnurgle has been playing very well as well, being able to keep up with Golgum's pressure. Good fair there, will almost take it.
Oh my goodness, that tech! Schnurgle is not messing about. We've had like the peak maple tech there. I think even Osu would be proud of this. Look at this!
That's insane. That was an insane combo.
I'd love to see that in the finals. This is what it's all about. Like, you know, the players just come up, growing up to have these mechanics, these capabilities that, you know, I didn't even think Golgum was expecting something like that.
Yeah, and the double dunk right there. Wow. That's a dominant way to say this, but that's definitely Schnurgle saying, yeah, nah, I might not be that scared of you anymore.
Nah, we're conquering our fears right here and now, and we're gonna plow on through.
Yeah, that's an excellent thing to see from a player going into the finals. You know, having such a dominant, what felt like a fairly strong start from Golgum, ending in such a dominant finish from Schnurgle. That was impressive.
And even dominance aside, just having that tight gameplay and game capabilities and mechanics on the character is something that will carry you through. Even if you are playing from a disadvantage, you can lean on them. And we now Golgum must be aware that Schnurgle can do that. And you know, you either have to play around it or you match it. So we'll have to see what Golgum chooses to do here.
In game 2, going to JV. I think this is definitely a better stage for the Raster. Having that mostly flat area, the what do you call it? The platform not being in the same spot every time really makes it hard to get Lily combos. I'm looking forward to seeing if Schnurgle can continue the pressure though, even on such a stage pick that feels very much Golgum's favor.
Yeah. Well, we're not seeing too much hesitation on the side of Schnurgle, but, you know, Schnurgle right now isn't the one playing from behind. We're seeing some lovely flat boosts there happening. Oh, that could have been the stock right there. On the wrong end.
Oh, yeah. Oh, that almost
missed.
was too. Getting the Lily, getting the Lily parry as well. No, this feels. Oh, good DI though. Excellent DI will keep Golgum alive. Oh, what a lovely combo from Schnurgle. I did not realize that was true.
No, I was saying I'm seeing new tech that I've never seen.
Oh, but a good call out, Will.
I'm having a 3-year-old come in. Yeah.
Okay, can we get Golgum's, not Golgum, Darkbot's kid on the comms as well?
Well, Brendan, you're on your own because Mary Poppins has stopped.
Terrifying. But yeah, so good fair from Schnurgle will be able to get this stock going, and this is where it gets really scary for Golgum. You need something soon. Being stuck with you know, no slipstream, you're getting caught out with this. You need to find something soon before the Maple runs away with your stock. But that's almost a good way to do it. That one again, Schnurgle's DI has been so good to get out of these Raster combos.
And we're back.
Oh, it's still been very tight while you've been gone.
Oh my goodness! But it seems like, oh goodness, that is something that Golgum really needed there.
Oh yeah, very much so. Definitely needed to start getting those kills going. Excellent DI on the Nair, by the way. makes sure that he doesn't die, but also gets out of the combo that probably would have ended his stock. Very, very good to see from Golgum, and a good parry on Lily will keep the pressure on.
I mean, the parries on Lily have been pretty immaculate so far, so Golgum is definitely prepared for.
And Golgum's always so ready with this Nair DI. Really has played against Schnurgle a lot. I'm loving to see this, because that's something that most people instinctively hold in on, and then end up eating a fair for it. Oh, and a good coverage!
Oh! Great planning this coming out from Golgum. It was almost like a reply to the Schnurgle moment 37 on game 1. Yeah, Golgum using his own set of plat tech to have an invincibility moment into a forward strong to close out this stock. So I think the message was received and returned to sender from Golgum to Schnurgle here.
Yeah, and that's an excellent opening for... That's an excellent way to keep this going for Golgum. 1-1.
You're on the board now.
Yeah, 1-1. You may have lost the first game, but this is definitely something where you can... you take a breath, you think, all right, I may have dropped the first game, but this is so doable for me. I'm in control after that last game. I can definitely keep it going.
It's almost like we can use the parries on Lily as a marker of how steady the hands of Golgum are, and they did not waver at all in game 2. So we can only see more amazing plays, but between these two players, I think, in the next few games.
But yeah, I'll be very interested to see where Schnurgle takes Golgum, and that will be to Forest Floor, getting a lot of areas to play around that Lily. You've probably noticed as Schnurgle that Golgum's been holding out on a lot of your tether combos, so shortening the blast zones to make it less likely that happens. I like this pick. I think this is a good pick.
Yeah. And I think it's one of Schnurgle's favorite now. I don't have any official sources for this, but it's always felt like Schnurgle, this is one of the plats that Schnurgle really enjoys with Lily.
Yeah. Oh, hell.
Okay.
What a good affair. Oh, almost gets knocked into the Lily. Barely manages to escape, but... Ooh.
Loving this down specials tech here that I did not know about of Maple looking very, very dangerous, especially when you can get it into Lily and with a strong to finish it off.
Yeah, and that up smash taking the first stock is excellent to see from Schnurgle. Keeping that, making sure that you can start building the percent. Maple is such a consistent character. You really want that percent build to get them to that kill percent of about 80 to 100, and you want that
tech.
Oh, that's an excellent tech, but that's some nice coverage from Golgum being able to catch that.
Yeah, just waiting it out.
Yeah, and this is again, this is good to see from Schnurgle. Schnurgle may have lost the stock, but they're keeping the pressure on. They are dropping a little bit there, but again, getting those combos through, keeping the mark on.
Yeah.
Oh.
We were getting a bit desperate there with the dash attack there from Golgum. It was a dangerous gambit to get parried. Just a sitting feather duck really well. What is Rast? Hawk type. Yeah, Schnurgle taking no prisoners in this game, and Rast and Golgum definitely playing from behind. It felt like that one could have been an early close to the stop.
Yeah, and some nice combos. Golgum needs something soon. This is not where you want to be. Getting knocked off stage again and getting hit. Oh, that up smash, up B almost landing. A good catch, but the Lily covers. The Lily covers, and so Golgum can't follow up. And just like that.
Schnurgle commanding game 3 right now into the second win for himself.
That was very impressive. Putting Lily down, and then when getting hit, having the recognition to DI to the Lily, so that way Golgum can't follow up with anything. And using that to then convert into a kill is so impressive.
Yeah. Schnurgle has just been becoming ever more tight on the Maple setups and gameplay that I don't know. I'm seeing Schnurgle as a bit of a contender here in this game, just looking very secure, having so many options available. Golgum's still trying to navigate the DI that Schnurgle is having, which seems quite impeccable, because we've escaped most of the aerial follow-ups of Rasta at the moment. So, yeah, something has to change for Golgum's behind again.
Yep. And this is definitely something where Schnurgle, you start to feel the pressure when you're here.
It feels like the stage select will be really important at the moment for the next game for Golgum. We're going with a much higher plat.
Yeah, and I think I like this one as well. Having that platform movement, you've got two effectively flat stages. One that you can keep away from. You've got some great plat drop options. I think this is good for Golgum. I don't think it's as good as the JV pick, but I think it's still a very strong one. And considering that Schnurgle's probably banned FD, banned Aramata, and a lot of those other really good raster stages. This is a good spot.
Yep, and we're seeing that it is serving Golgum really well. Oh my goodness, that was a moment where you make it. Yeah, we could see Schnurgle knew that was a poor decision. We were trying. We're thinking, oh, maybe we're gonna release it. I sneak in.
Yeah, or
dangerous proposition. But you are one game up, so perhaps sometimes you can take risks. Although it's never a good idea.
And I mean, it does happen as well. Just getting, you think, oh, it won't last this long, and then you get hit with the last possible frame of it to die for that.
In the sweet spot too, just to add insult to injury.
Oh yeah.
But anyway, yeah, we're seeing here that Golgum is definitely spacing and keeping up, trying to keep Schnurgle just off the stage as much as possible. We're racking up percent, because once Maple is on, just the speed. I'm finding that actually the top platform is just as useful to Raster as it is to Maple at the moment. Closing out the stock 2-all, but still 100% down.
And yep. Not getting hit with the down smash while you've got the seed on you is a death sentence, especially at that percent. And you can see it is interesting to see this Raster change coming in. It's really starting to impact a lot of these players, noticing that Golgum may get hit with it or hit with a trade and then just have no access. But that's such a good thing for Golgum. Now you're a full stock up. You've got so much room to play with.
I mean, it's a great way of countering the fact, like, hey, okay, well, hang on a minute. Okay, great parry there, because we were putting on a clinic there from Maple at the moment. But it's a good recognition from Golgum to say, okay, my aerials aren't, we connect 1, 2, maybe 3, but then something else goes on, and the Nado can cover all the options that we go to, because I can move freely, and so right there, it certainly helped.
Yeah. And again, seeing all this back and forth. Oh, that fair doesn't quite kill. Again, Golgum knows exactly where to DI for those, a lot of those Maple kill moves. Oh, but that one will. And Schnurgle evens it up, but now it's really scary. Maple doesn't have a lot of super crazy burst options to really just kill you, and you are at death percent.
Yep.
Schnurgle needs to play so careful.
We waited for the Lily to die out and wither away, as well as the slipstream. Both players are really just... Spacing has been amazing to watch. Like, we've seen some great movement bait and so on, but right now, just little touches here and there, hoping to... Oh my goodness, poor DI, down DI, caught with a forward strong. Yeah, that'll close it and even it out.
No hit pause on that move. You are not ready for that. And that's, again, very, very unfortunate from Schnurgle there. Golgum will take game 4, sorry, but his second game. And this is going to be game 5 again.
Yeah, game 3, second game of the finals, going to game 5. What we want to see, like, these players are neck and neck.
Yeah, and it's always exciting when you get a game like this, because these players know each other so well. They've been playing so well outside of a few very, very direct mistakes. But that's something that you can leave behind in the previous game.
I mean, you have to account for it too. Like it happens. Misinputs will happen.
Yeah.
Misjudgment will happen, and you just
Shit
move on.
happens. You get caught out by the F smash that has no hit pause, and you're caught trying to run away from that.
Yep. All right, let's dive into game 5. I'm too excited, Rendered, with the analysis. Let's just go.
Yep. Oh, and we're going back to JV.
Okay.
I think this might be a little bit of DSR break, but hey, if Schnurgle didn't mention it, then probably doesn't mind too much. I mean, I definitely know I forget which stages I've won on through a set.
Oh yeah.
So
I mean, it is the stupid rule for a reason, because it's so stupidly hard to remember everything.
Of course. But yeah, having this, I think this is still a good pick for Galgum. I definitely like it more than I like it for Schnurgle. Oh,
that reversal
okay.
Was brutal.
I will eat my words. Sorry about that. Maybe Schnurgle's got something.
Oh no,
Doesn't manage to die.
Premature.
Yep, and I mean, this is. You want to be closing this out soon as Galgum. This is game 5. This is where it just gets so scary.
Yeah, we're seeing that I mean, it seems like Schnurgle knows that there's some anticipation there going on from Golgum. We're seeing the Miss Lily parry there, but not this one, and the up B will do it. Just just about shy of 30% down. 36 now. We need something. Here we go. We're getting some hits in.
That's a good start.
Ooh, yep. Oh, that is a start.
Oh, and that is excellent, keeping the pressure on like that.
Good job there, not to try and follow up with the Lily.
Oh, then this is getting. I'm starting to get nervous for these players watching this. This is.
But I thought you were playing them with.
Oh yeah. I mean, it's nerve-wracking trying to keep it so close and trying to get both of these players show their best sides.
Yeah. They are not struggling, Rendered. They are not struggling. There we go. The tether follow to the fair spike. And now Golgum is up to the wire. We need this one to close, and it does! Oh my goodness, parry that. Okay, he's back in sync. He's back in sync.
And this is, again, game 5, last stock.
Last stock, both.
Super nerve-wracking for both of these players because it matters so much.
Lily interruption there. Great to see the DI again into the Lily safe zone.
Yeah, and that clap.
Okay.
Not quite going to do it. Covers with the nair.
Great awareness by both players in the heat of the moment. Okay.
That clap barely missing has got to hurt because this is still so close. Again, you can see Galgum really fishing for these kill moves.
Yeah. We're just hoping that one Mr. DI comes through.
Oh, no, this is where it gets so nervous. I'm sure both players are nervous as all hell. And the double dunk! Going for that to kill.
The Maple signature double dunk takes it for Schnurgle twice in a row. Well, not in a row, but 2 times throughout the set. That did close it out.
But
my goodness,
Schnurgle. Wow.
The nightmare scenario has been vanquished by Schnurgle. Surely going up through winners now, just shrugging it off, taking a big breather. We'll be facing. Oh no, we're still waiting. It might be Wyberry, it might be Blue Frog. So we'll have to see.
The winner of Wyberry and Blue Frog, though, that will be something that will be great to see. But yeah, well done from Schnurgle to continue that forward. And for this set, we have Wyberry and Blue Frog. Blue Frog, formerly known as Red Shell, has been here for quite a while. Wyberry as well. Classic NZ player, has been there for a long time and swapped from the Ori to the Zetaburn semi recently.
Yeah, making you the top Ori only contender now within the scene. I don't think there's anyone else.
Ori by default. Let's go Ori by default again. But
again, we're seeing eyes on Wacky, eyes on Golgum. The Rastas are causing a mess in the scene, a ruckus. Wyberry is definitely aware of the potential there for the win for them both.
But hearing that Wyberry feels a lot more confident this time is excellent to hear. I love to see that the confidence is growing and that they'll be able to hopefully use that to carry them through.
Mm.
Having a good mentality is so important.
Yeah. And Wyberry being such a great creative player to use the stages and characters, and when I mean, in the games that I've seen and had with them, the Zeta burn is definitely getting there. We are. I mean, it's like I'm talking about. I'm not just saying, oh, just barely. No, top threat in the scene. Very confident in it, and yeah, Red Shell Meerkat, formerly Red Shell Meerkat, now Blue Frog. Second Rano of the finals. Also, an incredibly creative player. We've seen the sort of the timings that using bubble to shift the timings of Rano's descents and so on. I think we're going to see some very, very interesting plays here. But let's get into the.
No, I always love watching Blue Frog go through with their sets. You know, they did something that before was only really done by Ramona. Sorry about the technical difficulties. It seems that we have managed to lose the interview.
I mean, perhaps it's the man that needs no words, no introduction.
But yeah, so you know, Blue Frog has been there for quite a while. Again, Blue Frog is one of the people that first entered Emmys all the way back in season 1. I think they even made it to the finals then, and then kind of went on a hiatus for a while. And again, you know, Blue Frog's not super confident, but again, seeing some crazy things throughout with their gameplay just showing up out of nowhere and doing super well.
Oh, absolutely. I mean, Blue Frog also now in Rivals 2 showing that there is some, I believe it feels like not only is there the Rivals 1 rower, but there will be R2 in them. They're going to be around, and they're going to continue popping off and showing out of nowhere with amazing plays. It's interesting that we have now confirmed a 7 for 7 wacky mentions in the interviews as top player you're most aware of here. So not always in first position, but always mentioned. So,
yeah, and that's Wacky has been terrifying throughout. You know, I don't know if I blame them. I think I'm terrified of Wacky if I have to play against him. So
unless there's a Tekken tournament happening next door, then you might be safe because the attention might be split. That's about all you can hope for versus Wacky these days.
Yeah, and I mean, seeing Wyberry, you know, she's been really going with that Zeta burn. She's very interested to see how it is, because I actually haven't seen a lot of it. I've seen a lot of the Wyberry Ori, but not much of the Zeta burn at all. So
well, you're in for a treat, because she's definitely blazing a trail there with the new confidence found, and we're going to have to see if Blue Frog has knowledge of the Wyberry Zeta. Not yet. Certainly has knowledge of the matchup, so we'll see what happens.
And starting out on Ethereal Gates. You know, I've got to be honest, I really don't like this stage. I think this is my least favorite starter by a pretty significant margin. Interesting to see that these two play it. I think it's very good for Blue Frog. Very, very slow, very neutral, very methodical stage, which really fits to their playstyle. And I'm interested to see how Wyberry goes through everything that she can bring with this Zeta burn. A good knockoff stage, keeping the frog in disadvantage, and this looks pretty good for her.
Oh yeah, just it's one of the things that I've noticed she brings is just that catch you early. If you're doing if I force you into jump ins, that is when you're gonna have a bad time, because I will be denying those jump ins. I'm just super ready.
And it's very interesting that I saw Wyberry knock the bubble away and have the foresight to get rid of that just in case. I do love to see that. Seeing the other things that go through. Oh, getting the up tilt parried though.
Parry.
That is very rough.
Well, I mean, it's just what... Ooh, okay, the parries are coming in strong, so now we're going to have to see if we bait them a little bit. But right now, it's just been very technical from Wyberry, catching a lot of the movement, and we can see that Blue Frog has now decided to go quite a lot more grounded in the approach. Still throwing needles and such, but when in neutral, stay as grounded as possible. Maybe I say that. Trying something different.
I mean, it's definitely how Blue Frog likes to play. They again have that super methodical. They are not afraid to run away, pepper you with needles, and hit you with tongue. And again, considering how much of the scene is so aggressive and very much likes to just send it at people, seeing someone who plays like that is very interesting. Manages to avoid the bubble, perhaps intentionally, to get the extra option.
Oh, that looked like a missed input there. Didn't manage the wall tech to refresh the up special and get back home. That is, you hate to see that.
Oh, and Wyberry falling off stage and dying for it is very grim, especially at this stage. Resetting the game and giving up their advantage like that is not something she's probably going to be kicking herself after that one.
I don't know. I think there's quite the most players here seem to know that you just sort of swallow it and carry on. You just swallow the pride, swallow the moment, and it's all about the next. We can see that.
Yeah.
Sure, the adrenaline rush will be there, but not when you fare like that. Sweet spot fair from the middle of the stage will kill Blue Frog for the last stock, giving game 1 to Wyberry. Very, very aggressive Wyberry we've seen here, and not allowing Blue Frog to get started on any setups and so on. But Blue Frog also playing it cool. We'll have to see what we do in the next game.
And I mean, having something like that where you can just completely knock that out of the park with that fair. He needs it, guys. Trust me. It was the correct option to buff it all the way back. He definitely needs it. Can you imagine how bad a character Zetterburn would be if he didn't have it?
Well, I don't know. I've seen many other things that Zetterburn can do, so it's just one more option sometimes. But anyways, let's see. It's almost like, well, what if the Rano Fair didn't spike?
You know what? I think you've got a great point. I think Rano Fair shouldn't spike as well. I'm liking your ideas. I'm liking the ideas that I've got from Darkbot here. You know what, Dan? Take notes, please.
Fair enough. And no pun intended there. Fair enough. Let's move into game 2 and see what happens.
Yeah, and having Blue Frog's pick of Spirit Tree. This feels like it feels like a both players' stage. Having the flat stage and definitely the stage itself feels very good for Blue Frog, with those platforms to sit up on in that huge no man's land. In addition to just being a relatively small stage, but Zetterburn having the platforms to recover and definitely the small blast zone on the top.
Yeah. I mean, those up airs are definitely in the favor of Zetterburn, but I'm wondering also if it's just those hanging platforms are something we want to use more. Again, talking about our fairs and spikes and so on. Yep, we can definitely see there's some threat there. And also just the ability to... Oh, no, not another one!
That feels awful. That feels awful to have happen there, and I've had that happen many times as well. It's not fun to fall through that platform on accident.
No. And just not have that moment, the moment of realization. Oh, well, thank goodness for closing in. That's what you need to do. But yeah, sometimes you just have that moment where your brain just doesn't compute and you're supposed to be teching there when you're not available for it.
Yep, and that feels really rough, actually. I mean, they managed to bring it back, but this still just looks so good for Wyberry. Managing to save themselves with a puddle.
Yeah.
Ooh,
definitely something necessary there.
Yeah, and that's probably going to keep them in this game. Oh, but missing the dash attack really hurts, and... I mean, I love those timing mix-ups from Frog. Yeah. It's so good to see.
It's just such a great way to keep people guessing, but the combusted strong will take the second stock there. And now, yeah, that SD is going to start costing.
Oh, an excellent read, though.
Oh, it didn't cost much there.
Yeah, being completely in the head of Wyberry and managing to get that up smash.
This is what I mean. Like, it's not necessarily that they're in your head, but they sort of anticipate and find creative problem solving that I find both these players do.
Yeah, of course. Yeah. Oh, wow.
My goodness.
Oh my lord! And the game's just over. I wasn't even ready for that. She just sent it there fully in, and that down air didn't purple, but it felt like it should have.
Oh well. Another Dan notes that we shall send after our commentary here. We're definitely on to something. We will make Roa better. Purple
That's
every
true.
hit.
I think that nobody should be allowed to kill, actually, except for Ori, who should just instantly kill you off a jab to save time, of course. Make it easier for both players.
Skip the neutral, skip the whole match. Why don't we?
I mean, you're just gonna get bashed anyways. I mean, why we could do that for Zetaburn.
Render,
as well,
don't go down that road, because how many bashes have gone to an SD? So let's focus on the players at hand. We'll leave Ori to the side, even though Wyberry was a former Ori player. This Zetaburn is hitting hard.
I'm just trying to bring her back to the good side, as some would say. Some would disagree, but that's okay.
We'll see in this next few games what happens. Let's see what the games tell us.
Yeah, of course. And game 3, that will take us to right back to Spirit Tree. You know, I am always in favor of picking the same stage again. Ooh, that was a bit scary though.
Yeah, doing some great setups there.
And this is, I mean, look, I like running back to the same stage. I think if you pick the stage in the first place and you lose on it, you should be very, very not afraid to run it back.
No.
Make sure it's the correct stage pick. But
this is what I mean. Blue Frog, I definitely like those bubbles are defensively supreme when you get them like that.
Yeah,
we've seen some clutch moments.
He's just so good at that. That's definitely his strongest aspect, is just playing around those bubbles. Wyberry did manage to catch an air dodge readout, and that will keep her an advantage. She's getting these combos actually super well, and this is getting caught with that jab. And I mean, you need something soon. Oh, that's almost it, but getting hit with the up B on the way up, and oh no.
No. Yeah, we should have gone up special and the other way.
Yeah, and getting magnet hands like that does not feel good. Air dodging through and getting this parry. Blue Frog feels so nervous, and Wyberry knows it. Yeah, she's just completely in the head and controlling the space.
I mean, we have to remind ourselves that Blue Frog has had 2 SDs, and that really does play in these big games.
Yeah, it does.
One maybe, but the scores shows it, and we're already at kill percent.
Oh, and up being the wrong way.
Yeah, I think it was felt there, and you hate to see it. It's
that is
one of those moments
immensely rough way to finish it. And
but,
well, that will be.
We know that we know the potential was there as well from Blue Frog. The skill was there. It's just unfortunate that we didn't get to see top plays from Blue Frog. But Wyberry so commanding. He was just ready to take the kill at a moment's notice. You blinked, and I missed one of the game 2. I missed it.
Yeah, they just so dominant throughout. They seeing how they played, they look so strong. I'm really excited to see how they bring through this bracket. I'm hoping for myself that Ori will show up later. Please, Wyberry, I am your biggest fan. I am your #1 fan. But that will be me for commentary today. Thank you all for tuning in and listening in. I will be out now. SNC will be jumping in to sub out for me, and so you will have the lovely commentary of Darkbot SNC.
Wonderful, and thanks for being here with us, Rendered. It's been a pleasure. I'll submit our top ideas to Dan. Don't you worry.
Thank you.
To me.
Thank you.
You enjoy.
I appreciate it.
Get some popcorn. Enjoy the rest, since I don't think you've ever enjoyed it with this much comfort. And we look forward to hearing more of you. Have a
Thank
good
you,
time.
thank you. And thank you again to Sky for running this season. She's here behind the scenes doing everything, doing the unsung work, as always. So everybody, don't forget to thank her. But thank you all, and I will catch you around.
Yep.
See you, fellas.
All right, tag. I'm
The
in.
myth, the myth, the math, the man, the legend. Here we go. SNC is in the channel.
How are we all doing today?
We're doing great. The games we've had so far have been amazing. We've seen some
Oh,
plays
I've been
like,
watching along at home myself. It's been incredible.
I mean, I sure think we've had our own Roax moment 37 with. I'm still giving it to Schnurgle there for that. That completely took me by surprise. It was such an amazing play, but not the only one by any stretch of the imagination, to be honest.
I mean, it scares me that we're about to start our losers round one set, so we're about to lose some of these players. It's been a long time coming. This
let's not think about it
season
yet.
finals, but for a couple players here, this may be the last stop. Unladen and Tori coming up in.
This is a
side
ditto
first.
I've not seen. This is not a ditto I've seen before.
Really surprised we're immediately going into Pom dittos. I mean, both these players obviously have other characters at their disposal, but I don't know.
Time
Maybe
to
the last
who's
set.
the better Pom.
Sure. I don't know if there's a history between the two, the Poms coming out immediately in game one, but we'll see how it goes, I suppose.
I mean, I think there's secondaries that are coming out, and with this, what better platform to just go, okay, let's throw them out on game one, but, you know, do both music fields affect each other's notes? Who knows? I mean, I know that for Olympias, you can use the other Olympias and borrow it for certain tech, but we'll have to find out.
That is the case, but maybe we'll see it play out, like you said, yeah.
It'll be interesting if how much they know about this themselves.
Yeah, for sure. Wait, we're immediately starting pretty strong from one side.
I mean, they've chosen JV Pom style, so they're doing it was it even agreed upon before?
Yeah, I'm thinking that myself. Has to be agreed before the set starts, surely.
I know.
But it is really interesting. Yeah. Oh my goodness.
Oh my goodness, it's been another one of those moments where you think you can get in, but it's the wrong choice.
It's not the first time we've seen it so far in this bracket, but I do love it. It's one of those things that really highlights. It is Ami's finals. Gotta love those moments when they happen.
Yeah, exactly.
I do think that tournament nerves play a big part of that, to be honest with you, and I think that's a big reason why these tournaments have been such an important factor in the Australian New Zealand scene for so long. We're now in season 4 at the moment.
Yeah.
Long history with this this tournament series, and really exciting to see who's going to be in our top 4 today.
Yeah. I mean, it's only going to be one of the two players here, sadly. But at least one Pom could make it there, and we'll have to see. At the moment, the Pom Ditto seems to be quite even. Both of them quite aware of the strong points of the character. We're seeing Unladen taking the lead now.
Big hefty hit with the microphone to end that stock, yeah.
Yeah, but it's possibly that Daisy Peach knowledge coming in clutch, perhaps in the Pom Ditto for now. Using Vincent there coming out.
It's slightly different playstyles from both so far, for sure, right?
Yeah.
I feel like there is a tendency for Unladen to maybe go in a little bit further than Tori. Tori's playing a bit of a slower game so far, which I think makes sense given the Arbser experience as well. Different use in charging the projectiles up, so those nodes coming out. But Unladen, just standing in the center of the stage,
doing a big
the whiffed attack. Yeah. Oh goodness.
That must have been the operatic closing note to his symphony.
It just means that Tori's tempo is not quite on. It needs to feel out the pacing of this a little bit more to get those whiff punishes. Weave those in.
Yeah, we'll have to see if the syncopated pace of Unladen will force Tori to switch out, or are we having a Pom Ditto all the way? Is it just Pom grudge match? Who knows? We'll have to see. Oh yeah, no, okay, the Poms carry on. Interesting.
And Rockball as well. It's an interesting stage at neutral for these characters, I suppose. It's difficult to cross that gap in the center depending on where you're at, and I feel like Tori is trying to pull away from these hits, DIing out on a lot of these, but the DI in on the last one was not what you wanted.
No.
Just led to that really strong forward air finisher from Unladen. Great first stock for them.
Yeah. The fair is such a big, huge threat. And we're seeing that Tori is actually trying to implement some of the strategies that Unladen is using here at Gunplay.
I like the immediate run off into the float to try to punish with the, or at least threaten that space with the forward air.
Yeah.
Didn't quite work out, but it's an interesting option.
Yeah. Oh.
Some Vince on Vince action.
Yeah, just they high five each other, and that's that. Oh, no up strong again. Oh, yeah, we're having the refresh. Ah, there we go. Fair return.
I'm trying to figure out how the edgeguard situation works there. I mean, both characters obviously having access to the float. It makes it an interesting dynamic for sure.
And I'm sure that it's not one that they get to practice often, because who else is Pom in our scene?
Oh, yeah, we do not have many Poms in Australia or New Zealand at the moment. We did have the strong OCE representation for a little while there, but I think OCE was definitely not only not very active at the moment, but also not playing much Pom when they are. Yeah.
Yeah, they also did mention that that Pom didn't feel quite the same anymore after some of the patch changes for them. So yeah, the overpoweredness was not quite as strong.
Yeah, funny how that works, right?
Yeah, I've got my perfectly serviceable maple, and yeah. Oh, yep, that extends.
Perfectly serviceable top tier.
Yeah, yeah. Yeah, the Poms. We must say that, to any viewer who's not familiar with Roax, we are talking about a character called Poms, because I imagine the Poms would it be considered a derogatory term here in
I wouldn't have even considered that. That's quite funny, yeah.
Good awareness there, always parrying those notes, the projectiles. I don't know what they're called here. Although it has changed now.
The notes, you mean?
Yeah. It's changed now in the last few patches that when you get hit with them, if you haven't started firing them, you don't lose them anymore. Which is probably a big change for the Pom scene.
Yeah, really big change in terms of your ability to use them in neutral. Like, just being able to hold them for the right moment.
Yeah.
Quite a big change. I think definitely helps the character a lot, depending on the matchup. Obviously, when we're talking about the Ditto, who knows, right?
Yeah, exactly. Oh,
just whoever can use the tools better.
Yeah.
Second game in a row to end in a parry strong attack.
Yeah, and now the question is it time or not? Are we just going to commit?
I think we're ride or die here. I do not see the swap coming.
No, I don't feel it either.
But it is interesting how much Unladen is definitely willing to use the strong attacks, not only to try and finish off stocks, but even just sort of feeling out Tori's movement,
Yeah. Well, I mean,
trying to stop them from being able to weave in. It's a big threat for sure.
I mean, the up strong and the mic, once you've wound them up and you let them loose, they cover up such an area that you don't have that much time to punish some of them.
Yeah.
I did see a cheeky down strong try. Oh, okay, running it back to Rockwall. There was a cheeky down strong on the edge to try and get the spike, because I don't know if many people know, but the down strong can spike.
Very rare that comes into play.
Yeah, but we saw. Ooh, okay, yeah, the fairs will definitely come more into play, but we did see an attempt. I did notice. Sort of the hovers over, and the neutral has quite a different flavor in this Ditto. Okay, that's parry strong again.
Yeah, I'm still trying to piece it together myself. I mean, if I'm struggling, I cannot imagine what it's like to be Tori right now, down 2 games, and still trying to get your foot in. I mean, both games have been pretty close in terms of stocks, but so far in game 3 here, I think Unladen is definitely taking the control of the set for sure.
At the moment, it seems like we're just waiting for Unladen just waits for Tori's jump ins and just parries them at the moment, which is
I really like the way
Because-
Unladen was able to get around the notes there in that recovery.
Yeah.
I mean, they are an auto fire, so if you know the timing of it, you can get around it. But Unladen using just a couple of hitboxes just to get through them and make their way back on stage, it was really nice to see.
Yep.
But you see again, Unladen's trying to fish for those parries. I know it's been really effective for them so far, but if Tori can feel that out, like again, they're trying to weave in. Unladen does the parry. Tori can get in there, and look at that.
Yeah.
Manages to turn around with a stock.
Yeah, it feels like Unladen went on a little bit of an autopilot joyride for a moment, but they're still hitting the parries.
I'm hoping it's not too late for Tori to be feeling that out, though.
No. Exactly.
It's definitely going to be a big comeback if they can manage to take this game, but Unladen's still getting this percent up. I mean, Tori not quite at 100%, but you know a strong attack here could end it. Tori's putting the pressure on off stage. Oh, and finds a way to land. Oh, through Vince. Look at that. Oh my goodness. Now suddenly almost a tied game. We are in last hit and the strong attack to just punish the move in. Oh, Vince coming into play, almost getting it. Oh my goodness. You can see the daggers as well.
Oh no!
I cannot believe it. 3 for 3 on the parry and the strong attack to win the game. Wow.
And a POM takes it by the end. So we've had a POM victory for a whole set on board. I don't know how many we've had.
That was the only guarantee of this set, right?
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah.
Gotta feel for Tori. They were making the comeback there for sure. And I feel like the momentum was on their side, but Unladen just manages to hold on to it and 3-0. Look at that.
There was a couple of moments where Tori could have just sort of let loose and just gone, oh, you know what, I'll let the upstrong fire, and it could have caught because Unladen was certainly wafting on in that direction, but playing it too safe, and the parries did come through, didn't.
Well done to both competitors. Tori, unfortunate to be bowing out at 7th place, but wonderful addition to Rivals Amateur Series finals here today.
Mm-hmm.
Let's move on to our next losers round 1 set. We surprise here from Galcom in losers, at least from my end for sure. I don't know about you.
Oh yeah, definitely. I mean, Golgum being seed 2, but at the same time, after you see the match, you realize that actually Schnurgle had a very big say in this, and for good reason. And,
it was an incredible performance for sure.
I mean, yeah. It was, so far, it's the one that stuck with me the most. Not to say that the other ones were any less, but there was certainly some memorable moments from both ends.
I mean, I'm speaking personally, but I feel like these two are very strong players. So seeing them in losers round 1 here, one of these players going to be bowing out here at 7th. That's pretty scary implication for the rest of this bracket. Really interested to see how this one plays out. And Rasta Rano as well could be a pretty volatile matchup.
Very much so, and quite stage dependent, I would imagine.
Well, let's take a look. I mean,
on
the main stage again. Yeah.
Yeah.
The show must go on. What can you say?
Yeah. You do want to be on main stage match anyway. We see Golgum already knowing about Blue Frog's play of the bubble, just moving it off to the side.
I mean, it can be a very scary factor when you are Rasta. I mean, if you get caught in those bubbles, especially if you have poison ticks on you, Blue Frog can really stack up that percent pretty quickly.
Yeah. And we know that the Blue Frogs is very good at getting you into the bubble one way or another.
I feel like they know how to set you up into certain traps for Rhino's strong attacks as well. I mean, I've seen them set up plenty of the down strong sort of play, a little bit uncommon. A lot of people are doing sort of the up air or down air into up strong instead. But Blue Frog's sort of finding their own footing with that. And
lovely to see some sportsmanship there. I think there was a moment there for a
I wasn't sure a potential lag spike or something, but
yeah.
What can you do? You're playing online. People have to be aware of it, right?
Yeah, but some people will play by it, some people will not. And it's good to see that there is such sportsmanship in the scene. Oh my goodness. Okay, maybe not there with a run-up, reverse up B.
Well, you're not going to get away with whiffing that in neutral against Rasta, right? One of the fastest characters in the ground just slipstream out.
Yeah.
Good on Golgum for recognizing they were able to weave in there. I mean, if they had their timing just a little bit off, it's pretty scary to go in with the up special.
Yeah, love to see like removing the poison ticks. Okay, that will close it, but removing the poison ticks with the forward tilt for Rasta that has multiple ticks.
This is one of the scary things about being Rasta as well. You are a glass cannon type, so if you find yourself moving in at the wrong time, getting parried, you are going to get punished for it a lot more than what other characters are. That being said, I think Golgum has a pretty strong handle on how they want to approach, when the right time is, depending on the matchup. We'll see them adapt over the course of the set, but it's that for sure.
Yeah. I mean, doing a dash attack is one of Golgum's, I feel, favorite things to do to just get in, but as you say, that awareness of how dangerous it can be is definitely improved over time, and that's significantly opened up their gameplay.
Off these platforms a lot for sure. Golgum's already done it a few times here in the stock, for example, and it's not completely lagless. There is a little bit of time there to react, and if Blue Frog can just put a hitbox out to stop that from happening, that is one way to shut down neutral. I know some characters with a lot larger hitboxes. I know, like Crag, for example. I'm always speaking from the Crag perspective from my side.
Yeah, no.
You really can punish it with like an up strong if you really know the timing of when your opponent wants to approach. See, another situation where that parry strong attack comes in. These players really need to be in control of when they want to approach. Need to stop those parries from finishing stocks.
Yeah. And it's interesting, like, it seems that Blue Frog is still opting sometimes to do some slipstream tongues, which are not really the best idea, because Golgum has showed that they're aware enough to sort of move away at the right time to just bait it out.
Yep.
Not a risk you need to take, especially when you're this far behind. Ooh, okay.
I mean, yeah, it is really only one opening, and it's slightly poor DI on one of Rasta's hits, and that's a death for sure. So Blue Frog just needs to hold their own right here. It's tough when Golgum's threatening you with a bubble save. Wow, look at that.
Yeah.
Even like hit falling on the bubble there to land on the stage, really masterfully done. I like that a lot.
Yeah.
Gang with the bubble. Yeah,
bubble.
Blue Frog just really wants to set up in that vertical space. I think they know that Golgum wants to be killing off the top there, and a lot of their combo starters are going to be hitting Blue Frog into that space now. Blue Frog is at just such high percent at the moment. Like, even the dash attack, you see how far across the stage that's sending. It should be able to punish the up special landing. Yeah, nice. Really like the follow-up on that.
Playing it very safe for Golgum, even if the nairs miss, you can just reset and move to a different option. But yeah, my goodness, both of them were certainly experimenting there. The defense on those bubbles was pretty amazing to see, and it could have been the deciding factor, actually.
Oh man, yeah, the way Blue Frog was extending that stock, unbelievable stuff. Really curious to see what the counter pick is going to be like here with that in mind, right? I know I talk about it a lot, the flat stages theory against Rasta. You know, I feel like Rasta just has such an advantage if you're giving them the short stages or flat stages with only short platforms.
Yeah.
And it's not something that Rhino needs necessarily, so I'm curious to see what the counter pick is going to be like from Blue Frog here.
Well, that depends, because again, the back air is something... Okay, yeah, this one's one where it almost feels like there are platforms, but they don't really matter to Slipstream so much.
I still qualify this as a flat stage for that reason.
Yeah.
It's... Rasta is still able to command that space, and I think the recent changes to Rasta's Slipstream does change that dynamic a little bit, particularly in terms of like Rasta recovery. If you get hit in Slipstream here, you are forced off stage in 5 seconds of cooldown. That's a massive change to the dynamic in every Rasta matchup, and I think that's one that's definitely going to make a difference on these flat stages more than ever, which is really interesting that what was once Rasta's best stage type is actually receiving a pretty heavy hit. I'm curious to see how that plays out in the long term, but for now, let's focus on this game. I mean, we're holding it close so far. A bit of scrappy stock one from each, but trying to chase out the forward air and the parry here. Oh my god, a gang with the bubble.
It was,
I wasn't sure if it was going to be a stock anyways. The DI might have been enough to save, but oh my god.
No jumps after the bubble, and that will be the stock.
I mean, the bubble is the great equalizer, right? I cannot believe that.
Yeah. Oh, just
Managed to
amazing.
turn it around
play.
into taking the first stock, and I really like the forward strong there. Oh my goodness.
Third one.
Golgum almost taking.
Oh no, we've had a disheartening SD there with the misinput.
Yeah.
But, hate to see it, but
I mean, the momentum Blue Frog had into that first stock. Oh my god.
did not do the Blue Frog tech there of using the bubble to save themselves, or maybe they were attempting to, but missed.
Potentially just wasn't thinking about it. I mean, the forward S spike into the tipper up strong, really surprising. No, great to see Blue Frog pulling up that option. I mean, those types of things, those are what you need against these light characters, right? You want to be ending stocks as early as possible. The more you let Rasta play around, the worse it gets in the long term. I can't believe how much play this bubble is getting.
It's almost, I can't remember which game it was, but I'm pretty sure it was Blue Frog again. It was the, just cheer or clap, or maybe if you have a drink of some sort, anytime there's a tongue or a bubble, go for it. You're going to be well hydrated by the end of it, if hopefully that's what you're using.
I mean, that edge guard was going from stage to stage, right across, and it wasn't until
got it.
Blue Frog found the edge cancel on the up special they managed to get back into neutral, so... Oh, really need to be careful with those. Golgum less willing to go in this time. I'm not sure if it's because they didn't have Slipstream out, but I still feel like a dash attack just to get something would have
I think it was the Slipstream was on cooldown as well.
Yeah. Well, just quietly, I don't know if it's tournament nerves as well preventing Golgum from taking those risks in these last stock situations. I feel like they're definitely more willing the earlier on the game is, and I feel like we saw that a little bit in their set against Schnurgle. Particularly in the last game of the set. I don't want that to be the case here against Blue Frog. Golgum is up a game here. You can take risks sometimes, even though you're on last stock. If your opponent does do a risky option, you need to be punishing it. Nice to see the jab there, but the bubble again with the save. I cannot believe this. Jeez.
Luckily managed to catch that before I got caught off for a moment, but my goodness, what an exchange there at the end. The bubble coming in clutch, but the second up B.
I mean, yeah, the parry obviously securing it. I mean, Golgum up 2 games right now, but Blue Frog is making sure they have to work for it so far.
Oh my goodness, for sure. And yeah, that hesitation to not take a chance also just gives your opponent more confidence to sort of push you harder and pressure you if you're not putting out, hitboxes and dangerous choices. Your gameplay flattens out too much.
I mean, I'm feeling the pressure from this side myself. I'm just the one watching.
Yeah, exactly.
I mean, Blue Frog now on last game of the tournament potentially needs to hold their own here and potentially get on the board.
This.
Oh, I did like the whiff punish with the tongue, but wasn't able to capitalize it enough. And now Golgum, it's their turn to play. Oh, 45%. It's a decent start if Golgum's going to get a lead into this first stock. And the bubble's still in play there. I don't know when it's going to come into play, is the thing.
No, exactly. But we've seen some mix-up. Oh, cool. Great follow-up there on the DI and an up strong. But we've seen that sometimes Blue Frog does sort of threaten to use it to sort of do a down air or something. Being a bit now too defensive right now with those tongues under the platforms to be safe. Not what you want to be doing against Rasta. But yeah, it's a great defensive option, making the stocks last longer. But we're not closing enough stocks to take the game.
I mean, yeah, the tongue coming out a few times here now, potentially, like you said, a little bit of over-reliance on it. Hopefully that doesn't become an ongoing thing over the course of this last game here. But, I mean, I say last game, that's because Golgum is just taking commanding lead right now. Now 3 stocks to 1. Blue Frog needs to find something. Okay. Up strong, potentially that was it.
Yeah. I mean, if it was a stock 1 equalizer, that would have probably been a much better scenario. But we're just over-reliant on it way too much.
It is what he needs at the moment is the thing. I mean, we got the poison ticks on Golgum, and they're going to tick away with some damage, but Blue Frog really does need a big combo, and I think the bubble is probably what's going to be the defining factor here. But some unfortunate timing here. But, just fully charging the needles, 4 stacks on board. If Golgum gets knocked into a bubble here, it could be a nice little reversal, and maybe even seeing a stock to get back on the board. Golgum's already at 80%, right? You can just see how that mechanic puts the pressure on you to not get caught by the tongue, not get caught by the bubble.
Yeah. We just... Ooh, that fair looked like it could have been... There we go, second fair with a needle just to interrupt Golgum's return. But again, we are at 80, so just...
Small stage. I mean,
it.
we are on Spirit Tree, right? If you're getting pushed off to the sides there, anything can happen. I mean, Blue Frog at 100%. This needs to be big. I mean, the tongue already coming out. No poison stacks, unfortunately, but managing to convert it to 30%, now 40%. Golgum deeper off stage.
Spike.
Oh, no. Really needed to fall with the aerial there. I think that was potentially a misinput.
There's an interesting moment there that the bubble disappeared but still got hit. Oh, that'll close it. Yep. Good follow-up in the slipstream with a dash attack into fair, and that will close it up for a 3-0 for Golgum. Swooshing on into the losers quarterfinals.
I think it was actually the neutral air there again, which I don't think Blue Frog was ready for that in the last game as well. So twice now that's led to their demise. And unfortunately, demise from the tournament in full. Really shocking to see Blue Frog get out at 7th here. I had a good feeling about them coming to this tournament, but
I know. Yeah, they did say in their interview that they were a bit cautious about how well they would do, but they would just enjoy it.
I think when you've got competitors like Wyberry and Golgum as your first two opponents, it's luck of the draw, and unfortunately, I think that's just how it's happened, right? Damn.
Yeah, that is how it goes. I'm looking forward to the next two games.
I mean, we are going to be heading over to our winner's side again, so winner semis here.
We're going to be seeing Wacky versus Borb. So it's another rematch, but with different players. We're seeing a Rano Rasta.
True. Yes. Yeah. Get to follow up on the character dynamics that have been here. Hey. I mean, I'm just speaking about Wacky and Golgum for a moment. Two very different Rastas. Borb and Blue Frog as well. I feel like Blue Frog definitely has more of those sort of bubble setups than Borb does. I don't know how present that is in Borb's gameplay necessarily, but I suppose we'll find out over the course of this set, right?
Yep. I'm looking forward to it. This will be my last one that I can cast, and then I'll be handing over for the rest of top 4.
Let's try to make it a good one then, right?
Yeah, let's make it a good one. I'm sure Borb and Wacky won't hesitate to make it a good match for us and the spectators, because they don't pull any punches.
All right, let's get into it. Oh, interesting starter stage here, Forest Floor. That's not what I expected out of a starter.
What effects do you think this stage has for the two characters? Because I see it as quite even, weirdly enough, or with the slipstream, quite a good one for Rasta.
Yeah, so it's always that flat stage dynamic, right? It's slipstream definitely can be a really defining factor in neutral. I'm not sure how much benefit Borb's going to see from the stage layout on this, the flat stage. I'm not sure. We'll see how it plays out, I guess. But so far, we are just sort of trading hits at the moment. I don't feel like there's been any sort of defining neutral moments for me to really comment on.
No.
Although the moment that it starts to slow down, Borb comes in with a Dacus, so I don't really know what that means for us.
Oof. Yeah, there we go. The Wacky's precision now on the follow-ups to close up with Strongs has been just so on point. Oh,
I mean, if you get caught off guard by any of Wacky's hits, you know that he has a way to lead that into a clap to finish off a stock, or even just an up special in certain situations.
Yeah,
I think Wacky was definitely negative on hit on that neutral special. I can see they immediately got punished for it in neutral there. It's a bit of an interesting one. Oh,
we've certainly been fishing for those. Fishing for those rapid fair spikes off the edge, just to try and put it in disadvantage. But Rasta is one that can come back quite easily.
I mean, Wacky's got the same tools, right? I think we've already seen Wacky going for the down strong to try to.
Yep.
Oh, what are we doing here?
Oh goodness me! You don't want to hold such a small hitbox.
Oh, that is a mess. Borb is coming in with the Dacus charging as well.
Yeah.
I feel like there's immediately a feeling of desperation in this. which I don't think we need to be seeing in game 1 of this set. That's going to just deteriorate as time goes on, particularly when you're playing against someone like Waki, who has the patience in neutral, right?
Yeah.
They're going to get a feel for that energy that you're putting out there, that desperation, and they are going to punish you for it for sure. I mean, again, we saw the strong attack right there, interrupted by the slipstream. Waki comes in, you are off stage, you are in the blast zone. That is a game gone. What are you going to do about it?
No, exactly. And this seems like a direct follow. It's almost like there was no time between the game with Tori where we saw this desperation sort of kick in the last few games. And as you say, Wacky will have no trouble tuning into it and abusing it. So we have to see a bit of a shake-up from Borb's side, a bit of more composure.
Composure is definitely the word. We need to see them slow themselves down a little bit. You need to earn those openings. You're not going to get away with that against Rasta. You are not going to get away with that with a Rasta of Waki's caliber.
No.
That is the thing to remember right now.
Right, well, let's fly on through game 2. Okay, Rockball. We're hoping for the small boundaries.
Another stage is smaller blast zones. I mean, Waki has ways to kill off the sides and the top of the blast zone. Borb's forward air, in particular, big threat. I mean, even just Waki being slightly off stage there, I feel like that's immediately something that Borb could take advantage of. Curious to see how this plays out. I mean,
didn't commit
Waki
there. Still.
Jeez.
Okay. Really going for these Dakuses and getting punished.
I mean, up there, if you DI that incorrectly right now, I feel like Waki is dead at this percent. Just managed to get away with it then, but I don't think you're getting away with it much longer on Rockball.
No. I think that was also a lucky return hit on the up special there, but
really don't like these parries that are coming out at the moment either.
No. Okay, that was good back air catch there, but felt almost a bit of luck.
Let's not say luck. You know, just catching Waki on the return. That's all it is.
Yeah.
I never want to say luck. It's, you make your own luck in fighting games, right?
Sorry, I was trying to say a lucky break there. That they actually.
Okay, sure, yeah.
Of course not.
Bob's just rolling the dice on every interaction right now.
No, definitely not. But definitely we are pushing for them, and it is working.
There's the threat of the forward air, like I was saying. I like the way this stage is working out for Bob so far. I feel like needs to earn these stocks without the strong attacks, and I think this stage has done that for him. I like the interactions that Bob's been having in neutral a lot more as well this game. It definitely looks more comfortable to me. And Waki is now on the back foot, which is a massive reverse from game 1. Different dynamic. I mean, even the way Bob is threatening right now, Waki just hasn't had a long neutral foothold at the moment. This is sort of the first time that they're able to slow it down, and Bob's already threatening the forward air, not quite catching it off. And jeez, now on stage. Oh, goodness.
Great. It's almost like Borb started using those up strongs that they're throwing out to just continue to convince Wacky that they were in panic mode whereas they just flipped the neutral switch on and went for it.
I think the positioning on the platform was pretty important there for Wacky. They were trying to slow it down, but you're trying to slow it down on the top platform. And what happened there was Waki had no way to get back down into the bottom of the stage, no way to find that even footing. Not quite sure.
Even the trades. Not even the trades were working out.
I mean, you're Resta. You don't want to be trading. That's not what you want to be doing. You need to be earning clean hits, otherwise your game plan just falls apart.
Yeah, completely. And again, another small stage chosen here on the Treetop Lodge. Choice.
I can't help but laugh every time Treetop Lodge comes into play because it's just been an ongoing thing in the history of Australian Rivals of Aether that every time I'm on commentary and Treetop Lodge comes out, I always have to talk about how asymmetrical it is and how certain matchups, you have advantage or disadvantage depending on your port. It's like the only stage where port priority is a thing.
Yeah. You'd want to be like the raster on the left-hand side rather than on the back.
Maybe. I don't know about this matchup.
Okay.
Oh, wow. Love the way that Bob played that. Bouncing off the wall into the forward air. Jeez.
Yep. But
Wacky's trying to make short work of the return themselves. I cannot believe
yep.
that.
No, yeah, just not holding back.
It's just the wall of forward air is coming out, right? The bubble, refreshing Bob's resources. They were able to get back on stage, but Wacky is still trying to pressure them off stage there. Bob finally finding a way back, but they probably need to slow down a little bit. You're at 120% right now, and Wacky, throwing out the up special, like they're trying to finish your stock. You need to find a way to just slow it down, and I think you're dead. I don't think you recover from there.
No. Not at all. Yeah, it felt like that Wacky was definitely doing the up special hover on top of Borb right there.
I think it's just a couple of misinputs in terms of your recovery. I'm not sure.
Oh no, I was talking about when we were going for the up special for Wacky.
Oh sure, yeah.
One honk man's situation. But right now, we're having a bit of need to play a bit safer on Bob's side. Okay. Tongue did not play out well.
Curious about the forward tilts to punish that. I actually felt like an up tilt may have been interesting there, while Borb is sort of hovering. I'm not sure if you go for the up tilt spike or if you just try to push him off as far as you can, but when you parry that tongue when Rano's in the air like that, you definitely have a lot of options. And I feel like, wow. I thought the bubble was going to come in for the save, but it's not even there. You got too far in the blast zones.
Yeah, you just push the bubble with the victim all the way.
Yeah, we've seen some miracles so far with the bubble in this bracket, but not this time.
Not at Wacky's mercy, no, definitely not. Well, Wacky's just one game away from taking the winners semi-final here. We'll see what happens. Borb's stage pick. Are we going to run it back to something small and less flat? We'll have to see.
Spirit Tree, okay.
Okay, so again, another seeming raster advantage.
I mean, yeah, I'm not sure how this is going to play out. I mean, yeah, obviously Borb gets used to the forward air and things that we were talking about earlier with those platform laid out, but like what we're seeing right now, Wacky also has the ability to do that. I just feel like the neutral interactions just are so much more raster favored that it's just so hard. What are you going to do? Oh my god, Wacky's even threatening in the space right there. That was a really nasty sort of situation.
Really looking for the Zup Strongs so hard.
But you notice that Wacky didn't just sort of send it and hope. Wacky knew that he wasn't going to land them. Wacky knew the way that his attacks were going to send, and he was trying to set them up, and Borb wasn't quite in the right position. So I just feel like Wacky's played that so well to not put themselves at risk.
Definitely.
Oh, the darts coming out. Enough to pressure Wacky a little bit off the side here. Borb trying to find something. Oh, no.
Oh, you don't want to see that. Even though it's 40 and it's a raster, it's a Wacky raster that you're dealing with here.
I mean, when you're just sending claps out neutral like that, that's tough. I feel like the onus is definitely on Borb to avoid that, and if you're getting caught off guard, that's just so unfortunate, right? See, that's the same energy we felt in game one, getting some desperation in with these strong attacks. I know Borb is on his last stock for the set at the moment, but...
Oh, that could have gone either way.
Needs to hold tight a little bit longer, I think. Oh,
my goodness, they paid off for once. But is it too little too late? Because we're at 98% on a... Oh, try to sneak him in. Oh, okay. You have to get the punish to all the way to the
What is Wacky doing? Wacky's... I think Wacky's waiting a little bit here. Like, there's a lot of those interactions in neutral. Wacky there was just a moment of hesitation each time. Like, falling into the strong attack. There were some times there where he was getting hit out of things and he was just sort of waiting. I mean, got the parry eventually and managed to find a way to take the set, but just really curious interactions. So, a bit confused about that.
I think Wacky just took a breather there and went, I can wait, I can parry it, and I can end it. And right now, I've got my daughter here who's going to help me close out.
Wonderful.
Over here. So, yeah, I think that's the last game I'm going to be able to commentate, and I'm going to be... and Wacky's going to continue into winners final with a commanding few games there. Borb falling down into losers. And, Sky will be replacing me for your viewership and this amazing final.
Always a pleasure, Darkbot. You take care.
Thank you so much, Fred. Do you want to say anything to everybody? Do you want to say? So well done. And that one was Rasta, and that one's the frog called Rano. You'll learn all about it and surpass me in no time. This is a tournament. Right. You want to say bye to everybody? Have a good time, everybody.
All right, everyone wave goodbye. Still plenty more tournament to come. I think last I heard, Sky is actually going to be joining me on commentary, but we'll just waiting on confirmation on that. We'll see.
Hello.
Hello. Oh, it is Sky.
Yes,
So,
it is me.
We're going to hold the fort for the rest of the bracket, it seems.
Looks like it, yeah. Hope you're good with that.
Yeah, wonderful.
Sweet. Well, we can get into this next set here in just a moment. But yeah, this has been a pretty insane bracket so far. I've been watching from the back end and been kind of blown away by some of the amateur gameplay. Like, it's called amateur, but some really strong stuff coming out.
I mean, this next set, I think is one to highlight for sure.
Yeah.
Schnurgle and Wyberry, that is a dangerous duo to be looking at. I do not know how this is going to shake out. I mean, the Maple and Zetaburn, I think these two already putting in strong performances in round one.
Yeah,
I think this could be
100%.
a highlight for the tournament, depending how this goes.
Yeah, these two players have both been very explosive, so it's going to be very interesting to see. And yeah, we can just hop right into it if you like.
Yeah, let's hop into it and tell me a little bit more about sort of the history for these two. I think you'd be a little bit more familiar than I would.
Yeah, so both at some point Wellington people. Schnurgle is still in Wellington, but Wyberry has moved down to Christchurch to study right now. So these two people have fought against each other a decent bit. I'm not sure about recently.
I thought that was the case. Yeah, I know I've seen brackets from a long time back with these two in contention.
Yeah, they go.
But let's get into game
apparently.
one and keep talking.
Yeah, sweet.
Merchant Port, you love to see it. Yeah.
Yeah, big wide stage, gonna have a lot of room for.
Now that's what I call a neutral stage.
Yeah, enough of this forest floor.
Yeah, it's just great not to see Rasta on the screen for once. I don't know what to say.
Well, there's still two in the bracket, so we'll see later on.
Jeez, that forward tilt sent far. Oh my goodness.
Managing to get back to the tether though, and very nice wave land onto that platform to secure the stock.
The way that Wyberry finds those kills is just so impressive, Jimmy.
Yeah.
I feel like it is always so dangerous to be caught off guard by these straight hits that Wyberry sometimes gets you in.
Yeah, it's very efficient at times. Don't need many hits and it's just you're gone.
I mean, that's how Zetaburn can be played, right? The more efficient you are with it, the scarier you are for sure.
Yeah,
we've seen that to great effect with older players in our scene, like Gabe Xenix as well, most recently. I mean, their Zetaburn has been really strong for a very long time now.
Definitely. Lots of very strong Zetaburns over the history of AOS Raw.
But Wyberry is one that I've been watching for a little while now, and the way they've been improving over the past year or so, even a little bit longer than that, I just feel like they are such a big threat. I kind of called it earlier, my underdog pick for the tournament. I'm hoping to see some strong performances from them today.
I've had some very close sets with them as well. I've been very caught off guard by how strong the Zetaburn actually is.
But talking on the other side, Schnurgle, I couldn't believe what I was seeing in that earlier set with Golgum.
Yeah, those double dunks were amazing. Not finding that same momentum in this game one here, but we'll see if they can mix it up the rest of the set.
Really fast game one. Wyberry definitely putting the pressure on a couple situations there. Schnurgle's off stage and just unable to get back on.
Yeah, controlling a lot of the neutral game and just having good offstage pressure.
Let's keep it moving into game two.
Sweet.
I want to see more of this. I want to keep the momentum. And oh my goodness, we've got a character swap?
Got a character switch to Palm. It's an interesting
Is this
one.
unexpected? I wasn't really aware of the Schnurgle.
I haven't seen this before either. It might just be a friendly pick since these players do have a history.
Yeah, I mean, might just be a little bit more comfortable. Yeah. It's just catching me off guard. I didn't know that this was even a possibility.
Yeah,
I like the way the notes are being played there. Oh, yeah.
Definitely. A very, very safe recovery with that field there.
I mean, the Shine Upstrong, I'm not quite sure what percent the Upstrong is going to be killing on this stage. Pom, again, a light character. But
Yeah, very light. It should kill.
Pom's Upstrong actually being the kill option here, it seems.
Yeah, both these characters are gonna be dying very early if they can find some good openings here.
I feel like there's a lot of respect from both players at the moment. We're both sort of like waiting in neutral a little bit and trying to find openings that way. I mean, the notes and the fireballs, I don't feel like either player wants to be approaching in any kind of risky way at the moment.
Yeah, lots of
Oh, that's a
projectiles
nice
respect.
string from Snurgle.
Wow.
Really like the way they carried that across, and finishing with the up special's interesting. I
That's,
think just trying to stop Wyberry's landing, but
Yeah,
I think
risky
Wyberry
option.
was just a little bit too low for it to be a kill at
Ooh,
that
but
point.
gets the Armored Vince catch into that 4-day kill.
The way that string racked up the percent though, that's a huge turnaround.
Yeah, Pom's momentum can really catch you off guard. With that forwarder especially, it can take you really far off, across the stage and open up some really nice combo extensions.
You can see Snurgle trying to use that note field to try to get out of that up special. I don't know, I'm starting to see the vision with the pump pick though. This is
It's definitely
interesting.
working out this game at least.
Wyberry just
Slightly
catching the landing with the upstrong to even up the stocks. But we need to find a little bit more in neutral if we're going to find a way back into the game here. I mean, on fire.
Yeah, only a few moves and it's already even. Zedoban just doing so much damage with each hit.
Well, trying to read the approach there with the downstrong, I think. And Snurgle approaching now, and oh, the notes just popping.
dropping notes
Wyberry, okay, this is interesting. Oh, didn't try to go in a little bit further. I think there was the potential there to try to punish a double jump read. I think Wyberry had already used the air dodge in that situation, so...
Yeah, it seemed like it. We're just missing on the forward. One of them will get there. Or not.
Oh, I really thought Wyberry was going to catch the edge guard. That's a potential missed opportunity. Hopefully not one that
Yeah.
misses a...
Well, right back into the edge guard. But Snuggle makes it. Oh, and gets the Dacus to finish that off.
Damn, that was Wyberry's game to lose right there. I felt like they had the game in their hands and Snuggle found a way to just snatch it from them.
Yeah, that was pretty wild. I think that's the first Palm counter pick in this tournament to actually take a game.
Oh, you can't say that.
Unfortunately, the other ones have not been so successful like that.
Really interesting to see the different character dynamics in Amis, though. Like, the workshop characters, I feel like none of the old school players in our region have made the full swap to the workshop characters. The players who are playing workshop characters, they make their rise up through Amis. They get better at these characters, and they slowly work their way through the ranks.
Yeah, it's pretty wild to see because, you know, historically there have been Zetobans for a long time, so they're very well known, but the new, relatively new, workshop characters are really interesting to see from the amateur players. And Snuggle going to be sticking with Palm here into Game 3.
I just cannot believe we have 3 players who are going to rock the Palm in this tournament.
It's very wild.
That's...
Onto Spirit.
Most of the time, I'm surprised to see 1. So just the fact that 3 out of 8 is, really wild to me.
Yeah, I think that's actually the only workshop character being played by any of these people so far. And onto Spirit Tree, which is, of course, a very good stage for Zedoban, so it's an understandable pick. There.
Playing the up air off the top right there as an example.
Yeah, 100%.
Jeez. I know Pom's a light character, but you not want to be dying at that percent, and I think it's going to be a huge threat with Zedoban. And the upstrong there, when you're at 50% and you're still being sent near that upper blast zone, it's enough to make you feel scared, right? Yeah, that's nervous energy for sure.
You gotta be on edge at all times on the stage.
I do like that people are sort of trying to threaten hitboxes as Wyberry approaches the stage. You can see they've been trying to wave land onto the stage in a lot of their recoveries. So if you just put an active hitbox out, you're going to catch them off guard there. I mean, they are going to make the landing for the most part, but...
It's really good with the palm forward S sending you backwards as well, so it's kind of an automatic retreat when you throw out their hitbox.
Yeah, for sure. One to be aware of, because obviously if you over-rely on it, Wyberry is going to slow themselves down and make it back in a different way for free.
Yeah, definitely.
I think
Zetaban does
sometimes
have
you do just
some
need to
mix-ups.
you need to send it sometimes, right?
Yeah, love to see it.
But we need to see something right now. I mean, yeah, finally
Good
a stop on the
roll
board there. It's just a tough stage, right?
Yeah,
No,
nowhere to run,
Wyberry is
nowhere to
playing
hide.
this really well, but I just think the stage is doing so much work right now. Like, even if you're Snurgle in the situation, if you slow it down, what are you doing with it? It's so
Yeah.
difficult to get anything right now. Even like these edge guards, these platforms hanging off the sides, it just makes it so much more difficult for you to sort of threaten the space and edge guard.
Definitely.
Wyberry.
Any fire strong right now is going to kill. So Schnuggle's going to have to be very careful if they want to clutch out this game.
Or missing the tech chase with the upstrong, but you can see Wyberry is they're trying for it. They want to close out this game.
Swatting
Whipping the fireball. Yeah, I like that.
It's very funny. Ooh, and a really good back air to convert into the off air there. But Zetaban stronger. Taking that game 3.
I think Snurgle just wanted to protect the landing there. They didn't want to get hit by the upstrong, and Wyberry was opting for an aerial instead, still getting caught off guard by it. But
Yeah, it's just the mix-up you got to be aware of.
and it's just such a different dynamic depending on the stage.
Yeah, it's interesting how much that can actually change it. The whole like RPS order into who wins can really swing a game one way or the other.
I mean, it's very matchup dependent, right? Like, curious to see what
True.
the counter pick is. Is Snurgle going to stick on the palm, or is that game enough to scare them off? If you're going into your counter pick stage, you have to know what you want here, right?
Yeah, well, kicking it off to a starter stage actually, Endless Abyss here. I don't think
But it
Snuggle
is
likes
a-
dying.
Much larger stage in terms of blast zones, right? And I feel like those platforms being a little bit higher up, it makes a difference.
Definitely, yeah. Palm will have a lot more room to run off with the uppies and the note fields to try to.
Look, the
avoid
only
that.
person who's running off is Wyberry. They are running off of this game. I cannot believe that. They're not being touched so far.
Yeah, like
yeah.
20 seconds stock right there. So tough, even on a big stage. You can just get melted by Zetaban.
A 0 to death with forward neutral interactions. But that is just the pressure that Wyberry's putting on right now. Yeah, even these recoveries, Snurgle's trying to find a way to use their resources in clever ways and slowly guide themselves back towards the stage, but Wyberry just has that pressure.
It looks like Wyberry's very calm with it as well, just standing at ledge, waiting for them to position themselves in a way that they can just dominate that. And yeah, just a really nice upstrong to catch the aerial.
Pop definitely has some mix-ups with the recovery, but it's one of those ones that you can punish it if you know where to go. Oh, I like the Vince catch, but
Yeah, no
I mean-
follow-up, unfortunately.
yeah, slightly too far off stage. I'm not sure if Snurgle even thought it was going to be a catch there.
Yeah, going through the down B is really interesting to catch that recovery mix-up from Zetaban.
I think Vince has super armor if you charge it to a certain amount.
Yeah,
I
I
think that's
think
what the
it's if
outline
you
is.
fully charge it, you do get super armor.
I think it gains like weak armor after a certain amount of charge, and then
Oh,
charges continue to super armor. I'm not sure if that's the case. I think that might be right.
I couldn't say. So
Yeah,
you're
look,
on the frame data
if anyone knows the frame data,
now. I'd have to trust you on that one.
yeah, it's a little bit out of date. Let's not talk about it. Oh no,
Yeah,
it's another
really good
situation where we're
parry.
seeing parry into strong attack in the game.
Yeah, could just see the down air coming straight for them when had enough time to react with the parry.
That is the Amis classic right now, isn't it?
It's suddenly effective.
But yeah, Wyberry, it's taking the set.
Yeah, very
So-
nice.
Pretty strong games in there, but I did really enjoy the Snurgle turnaround with the palm.
Yeah, it was surprisingly effective. It's very interesting that they stayed with it for the whole set. Because it did work that game too, but Wyberry must have caught on to their tactics.
I mean, if we're looking into losers bracket, we're obviously going to be seeing Snurgle into Unladen, so we potentially could be seeing another palm ditto if the cards are.
Yeah, we'll have to find out.
Yeah. We'll see what's in store.
So
But
this losers quarters.
winners finals now, Waki and Wyberry. I mean, that was my
That's
sort
gonna
of
be
pick for those
interesting.
two being in there, and that's going to be a tight set later
'Cause
on.
they've been on opposite sides of the bracket until now, and we'll get to see the dominant heads from each side going at it.
I mean, if I'm a betting man, those are the two to beat right now. That's a
100%, yeah.
some scary players right there. Losers quarters, going into the other side of things. Do you want to start with Borb and Golgum, or shall we keep the Schnurgle train going?
Yeah, I think we can mix it up to two new people instead of another Schnurgle game. We can save that one for later. I'm
What,
sure
did I
that'll
lose
be
you,
good.
or are you just thinking?
What's that?
You sort of trailed off at the end of that sentence there. I'm not sure.
Oh, I'm not sure. I might have had a mic issue, but we're heading into Borb versus Golgum now.
All right, sure. Look, after Darkbot was dropping out in the mic earlier on, I was getting a bit worried, you know? I didn't want him to just drop halfway through a set.
Right, yeah, no, I think it's a good thing that it wasn't too severe. And hopefully that'll continue being the case for the rest of this.
Oh, look, I can decide to mute my mic at any time.
True, you can join in on the fun. Alright, so we have Borb versus Golgum here in Losers Quarters. You want to head into the first game now?
Yeah, absolutely.
Sweet.
I mean, continuing with the Rasta versus Rano,
Yeah, it's been a lot
really
of that.
feels like we have some really specific characters that are getting some love in this bracket.
Yeah, 2 Ranos and 2 Rastas, so seeing those. Have we had all 4
And 3
matchups?
bombs.
True, actually.
Yeah, look, Golgum just played Blue Frog, so coming fresh off the Rano there. Borb lost to Waki earlier, so both players definitely fresh off their last sets in this matchup.
Yeah.
But a very different dynamic for each, I suppose.
Yeah, it'll be interesting to see how they adapt to each other's own unique playstyles.
Yeah, well, Golgum, if they don't play it slow, Borb is going to catch them off guard with these strong attacks uses in neutral. Some of these tongues that come out.
Yeah, 100%.
That's where that glass kind of a cannon design comes into play a little bit. Oh, just off the far
wild.
side there.
Yeah.
Wow.
I don't think anyone saw that coming, especially not Borb. Not DIing that correctly.
Well, nice little chain here from Golgum, and the dare to sort of follow him up. But I like the return from Borb as well. Oh, the
Oh
spike.
my god.
Not going to be enough, but it does catch the tornado. A little bit laggier on the option there.
Yeah, Golgum losing the slipstream due to the new patch. It's an interesting change, especially in this matchup. It seems pretty impactful.
Yeah, so we saw the time a couple of times there. One time working in Golgum's favour, the other not quite so. Borb getting the catch.
Neither player knows what to do.
Oh,
and
get
another
the
tongue.
parry.
Wow. Yeah. I think both
Interesting
of
to see
the...
Golgum go for the DI read on the down tilt to follow up for the kill.
It was pretty wild. Yeah, both of the Ranos using tongue, but not having much success with it.
I mean, I'm talking a lot about Rasta at the moment, but I feel like I should be relying on your experience here a little bit, Sky. Particularly with Golgum, I know that you've played them a little bit as well.
Yeah, definitely. We do have quite a distinct playstyle difference. But Golgum is probably the most similar to me out of Ham and Waki.
Yes.
Yeah, Golgum likes to play it a lot more patient with this slipstream and just going for dashes back and forth. I think I'm known to be a bit aggressive sometimes.
Well, backing up a little bit there to dodge the down special. I mean, 3 poison stacks on. Golgum needs to get these ticks away, otherwise a tongue is enough to sort of end the stock right now.
Yeah, it racks up quickly on Rastra, especially the lightest character in the game.
Does find it there eventually, but just with 1 poison stack, so not enough to really get it going. Golgum almost had the potential to finish that off, but I'm not quite sure if the forward strong was a misinput or missing a jump.
Yeah, but wow, maneuvering past the bubble and getting the down strong there to finish it off.
I mean, yeah, the less that bubble is in play, the better for Golgum, particularly after their last set with Blue Frog.
Oh yeah, there was I don't know how many bubbles was in that one, but it was incredible.
I mean, it was a 3-0 to Golgum, but I feel like every game would have gone the other way with how much it was coming to play.
Yeah, it's surprising that not many Ranos use bubble like Blue Frog does.
Alright, let's keep going.
Yep. Into game 2, we have on Air Armada. I actually don't know what this
Oh.
variant is called.
Oh yeah. What? This is from the card game.
It's from the mobile card game. Yeah.
Yeah.
but Aramata.
I can't remember. I'm not up to date with my Rivals lore. I need to watch the 2-hour video that's available.
Oh yeah, definitely. Yeah, I haven't checked that one out, but it's must watch eventually. Ooh, and that forward air on Aramata, very scary, but Ras is capable of just tornadoing back up.
Well, Gulgum didn't tech on the stage, but even with the bounce there, it's just not high enough % to be really punishing.
Yeah, it was close. Ooh,
yeah.
And that's a good catch there. Not going to spike the is, just going to kill off the side.
Just a little bit caught off with the DI there. Oh, missing the tech chase and... Well, now... okay, sure.
It worked out.
Yeah, Gulgum's trying to lead into these kills. We're seeing these combo starters, but these high flats are actually really coming into handy for Borb. He's able to land safely on these out of a lot of the combo starters that Rasta has at this % right?
Yeah,
so the down tilt, it's enough that Borb could just land on there.
The platforms are really handy when you're both on them, but starting off a combo on the floor can be detrimental for Rasta with those just tacking on the platform. At those high percents especially.
It's an interesting dynamic. Well, need to be ready for Slipstream like that, right? If you know that Gulgum is backing off and they have Slipstream available, you need to be ready for it.
Yeah, you need to keep that in your mind at all times when playing against a Rasta like this. I definitely think so.
I mean, it's a matchup played on a 5-second timer, right?
Yeah, exactly.
That's simplifying things a little bit, but it's something you always have to have in your mind. Oh, wow!
Damn, the momentum from that just carrying over into the forward air.
You got hit into being able to combo Gulgum with it. That's crazy.
Yeah, that was wild.
Oh, not quite catching it there, but Gulgum able to make it back on stage with the back air. And see, again, it's just... Some of these catches that Gulgum's trying to get, they're not quite connecting. I'm not quite sure.
The tricky DI raid situation that they're not able to make.
Might need to look at some different options to start these up, because I think the tilts on the ground are not working out with Borb's DI right now.
Yeah, Bob is using the DI well to avoid Gulgum's follow-ups. Doesn't look like he knows what exactly direction he's going to go.
Scary getting hit with the up strong at the top of the platform there, but thankfully Gulgum not quite high enough % that it really matters.
Could have been devastating at a higher %, but no, he's alright.
Well, weaved in between the platform and the stage with the up special land there as well.
It's such a tense position in this last stock with Rasta being so fast. You can kind of do anything, but you don't want to do anything because it's all gonna explode in your face. And wow, yeah,
catching with the back air, nice.
Yeah, it's a very tough one to deal with against Rasta. A lot of the time, you just if you drop a combo, you just get back air to the face, and then if you trade with that, it doesn't matter because you are going off the stage.
I feel like both players were trying to slow it down, that last neutral interaction there. And it's just, like you said, if you're getting caught off guard with a back air like that, it's a bad trade. You're gone. What are you going to do?
Yeah, Rasta has no positive trades against that.
Alright, let's move on to our next game.
Going into Endless Abyss here, FD.
Okay, I know I've been talking about the flat stage theory, but come on. It doesn't get more flat than this.
It does not, no. But it is a Gulgum pick, so hopefully he knows what he's doing.
Well, I mean, Bob definitely has tools to threaten it as well. It just depends on how they want to play neutral, right? I feel like it is on Gulgum to feel out the neutral and play it out to their advantage. But they're trying to force a lot of these interactions. We're landing in Borb's face a little bit. I like the way that Gulgum backed off there because it seems that Borb was ready with just like an upstrong. Like if he's threatening the space like that, you need to respect that.
Yeah, he's trying to catch Gulgum being too aggressive, but Gulgum was able to see through that.
I think at the start of that first stock, the aggression definitely wasn't working out, and Gulgum's realized that now. And look at that, great effect, just punching the tongue. Gulgum can wait it out. He doesn't need to be...
And getting bounced into the bubble, yeah.
Yeah. He doesn't need to be pressing his advantage like that, right? He knows his upper stock at the moment. Let's just keep it rolling.
Yeah, if you can get clean neutral wins as Rasta, you can often just convert that into a kill. You don't need all those extra percents from stray hits.
Yes, that's it. Already the second time Bob being caught off with the tongue in neutral like that. Gulgum's just not approaching. And it's the way he needs to be playing, right? Gulgum decides when neutral is played, not Bob.
Yeah, it's something to always keep in mind against Rasta.
It only really becomes a problem when Golgum is pressured onto the side of the stage like that. So if Borb's holding center stage, that's when it becomes tricky. But when we're splitting the stage like this, I feel like it's definitely 100% in Golgum's favor.
And Bob was able to avoid the slipstream follow-up there, which is really nice, because he's been getting hit by a lot of like slipstream into just anything follow-ups, but actually punishing that there was very good.
It's a really interesting sort of edge guarding dynamic there, where Bob had pretty much just put slipstream on cooldown before sending Golgum off stage. So it was 5 seconds of Golgum just sort of desperate to make it back on.
Yeah, there's not a lot of mix-up there, but wow. Just throw out nairs, eventually one will hit.
I mean, again, the bubble not coming into play, you feel like it's going to happen, but
yeah, it was just too late and
Golgum's
too
just
far
too
out.
quick on it now. Maybe he's learned some things from his set against Blue Frog.
Yeah, maybe he's just reacting to the startup of it better, so he can approach before the bubble is fully out and in play.
Alright, let's see what the counter pick is.
Well, back onto
No,
FD again.
really?
It's a very interesting pick coming from Borb now after that game.
Look, the stocks were tied, but yeah, I suppose.
It is a strange one. He must have surely seen something in the cosmos that's got him wanting to come back.
Do not like the up special from Golgum. I'm glad the parry came out because they were on full poison ticks and it just felt like Bob. All he had to do was take advantage of it, and suddenly the stocks definitely would have been playing out a little bit differently.
Yeah, but
ASDI in on the slipstream is such a deal breaker. It's one thing about slipstream that I don't think many people talk about, is that because it's so fast, most of the time people are actually going to ASDI in on the hit, and that's what really makes it such a powerful sort of combo tool
if you
in
can
certain situations.
Yeah, if you can recognize when you're going to be hit by it and just hold out, a lot of the time you can succeed against Rasta players who are using it lazily.
Yeah. I mean, that's too much work for my little brain. I don't know. My hands don't work that way anymore. I don't know what to say.
yeah, no, that's fair enough.
But I really think it's something that most people aren't even aware of, to be honest with you. It's not something they think about. It's just like, oh, I got hit by slipstream, I guess I get hit now.
Yeah, I don't
it's
really
like,
see
no,
it.
the reason you got hit was because you were holding in when you got hit.
I don't really see it from anyone apart from, like, Xenix, who holds out on those. It does seem like uncommon knowledge.
Look, this is what Ami's about, right? You need to learn how to play against those tools. And I really like the dynamic of this season in particular. You got more sets against these players coming in, or everyone who's made it into the finals, they didn't have to win one tournament and then suddenly they're here. You actually needed to earn a spot.
Yeah.
You had to play against these people a hell of a lot more. You're getting so much more experience against them.
Yeah, everyone has entered a lot of these.
Ooh, I like the tongue catch.
And getting a successful tongue, and oh my god!
Wow!
That was an incredible string there. Just absolutely dominating Golgum on that last stock.
I mean, it was the tongue catch with the poison ticks. Bob just,
yeah,
and
then
chain, incredible.
Baiting Golgum into holding out and just hitting that forward air to seal it out.
I just think Golgum was not prepared for it at all.
Yeah, it's very tough there. Damn, well, let's see if Bob can keep that momentum going into Game 5. The loser of this game being out of the tournament permanently.
The Triple Pond is interesting.
Oh yeah, I've been really liking the stage recently for Rasta. Just the side plats are really good for some combo extensions. So it is interesting against Reno specifically. You can have a lot
I don't mind it for
movement.
Resta at all. I actually think it's a very neutral stage in a lot of Resta matchups. It's one that I don't mind playing myself as a Crag against Resta, but it is a stage that's really defined by who holds center. I know you have those platforms to sort of transition across the stage, and you don't have to worry about that center so much, but because Slipstream is such a defining factor, it's still, center stage is just so important.
Yeah, you've got so much reach, it's really hard to reclaim the space when you're stuck on a side plat.
Or just dropping into Gull's clap there. Oh my god, the bounce special catching the bubble.
Yeah, bouncing
so
off the
strange.
bubble. Refreshing jumps there. and sending it really far away.
Oh my god, catching the elf special as well.
Yeah. The clash taking the stock for Golgum there.
Golgum's doing some fancy things right now.
Yeah, I think...
I really like the movement across these platforms as well. It feels pretty smooth. Oh my god, the pressure just continues. I don't want to call 3-stock too early, but jeez. Where is Bob finding anything here? God, getting caught by the dart.
Yeah, good forward air is all he needs. And that's it. That's a purple there. Sending really far out, and on that side plat especially. Got some really good range.
Good to see Bob on the board, but, you know, that's still tournament stock right now, and Golgum continuing the pressure, going off stage with the forward into the nair. Well done.
Yeah, it was very good recognition of that. And taking out that Game 5, Golgum progressing through the tournament. And Bob, unfortunately, will be out of this one at 5th place.
Really like the way Gull was playing under the bubble in those edge guarding situations as well. I feel like the experience of playing against Blue Frog prepared Golgum for playing against Borb.
Yeah, it's an interesting dynamic. They were definitely playing against Bubble very well. Having you know, used the bubble against them a lot in the Blue Frog set.
Oh, really respectable performance. It's sad to see Borb go, but Golgum is going to progress into losers semis later on. Need to move on to our other losers quarters set to see how it's going to play out.
That's right. Schnuggle versus Unladen here. Hang on. I should be checking which characters they're playing because these
I was about to say, like, neither one going Pom is surprising to me.
These two are the two of the Pom champions in this one.
Yeah.
No, we are heading into Maple versus Forsburn this time. This game 1 here.
Yeah, well, I want to see more of Schnogel's Maple for sure, and I feel like against Unladen, definitely a good time to be pulling it out. 100%. Schnogel, Maple's going to be strong against Forsburn and Pom. I feel like it's just safe for game 1 to be going into that as a Maple.
Yeah, don't need to be risking it too early there. And yeah, let's get into this game.
The immediate chase down from Schnogel.
Yeah, immediately wrapped, immediately off stage.
I already feel like Unladen is in danger. Like, if Schnogel plays that edge guard right, I don't think that Unladen can get back on from there.
Yeah.
I actually feel like Schnogel just has them.
Schnogel's totally controlling the momentum. It's really hard to just stop them in their tracks, but these capes are really doing some work here.
I mean, Unladen finding a couple parries there as well. It's something that we saw in their earlier games, the parry leading into the kills in every game against Tori.
Yeah,
for those final stocks. So maybe something to be aware of. But Schnogel plays Maple, you've got a lot of movement, you have ways to sort of bait it out. You know, hoping to see that we, consider how we approach and avoid those easy parries that Unladen maybe.
Yeah, I do know Unladen likes to do a lot of tech reads with the down strong, so there might be some good parry reads with that as well.
I mean, I thought maybe a parry read right there as well. Schnogel was waiting underneath the platform, just crouching before they did the up air.
Yeah,
so you can already see they're feeling out the timing. I know there's a tempo that Unladen plays at that I think Schnogel's already starting to feel out.
Yeah, very sizable lead here for Schnogel. A couple forwarders could finish this stock off here.
And Schnogel's just waiting, yeah.
Yeah, calmly just taking a step back from Unladen, letting him recover there.
I mean, Watcher's mark is going to be pretty revealing as to which Forsburn you're going after, but...
Oh, does it only mark the real one?
I'm pretty sure that's the case.
Yeah, I didn't actually know that. That's funny. Oh, nice fair there. But yeah, it's an interesting
Am I wrong about
dynamic.
that?
Well, we'll
I
see,
feel like
sure.
lore-wise, it should be the case.
Definitely. Makes sense with Maple's powers.
Yeah. The mechanic is called Watcher's Mark.
Oh, yeah, I just saw it there. Yeah, there was no mark on this second clone, so...
Yep.
Maple knows. Ooh, and a good wrap, but messes the
Imagine
ball.
balancing your matchups around game lore.
Yeah, we don't want to get type advantages in the game. Oh my god.
Yeah, bouncing off the side there with the combust.
Yeah, that was wild.
A little tricky. Oh, parrying the clone's interesting. Oh, that's... Wow, that
Parry
was like
into
no
parry.
parry stung there. That was really strange, right?
Yeah. Oh no! That's tragic. Going for the super high committal double dunk and SDing there on Layden. Unfortunately losing game 1.
I mean, yeah, Schnogel just sent the up special. Like, they just wanted to survive at that point, right?
Yeah, when you go for something like that,
Unfortunate
it's
finish.
hard. But Unladen definitely did show he's very capable of taking down Schnogel here, so be interesting to see game 2.
I mean, when we go into such a large stage, those capabilities can be put to the test, right? You're gonna have to earn every single kill here.
Yeah, no, just hitting off stage really early. Oh my god.
I'm not
Really
gonna
nice
say it
racing.
too early right now, but I feel like those parry strong attacks might be the only way to sort of clear out Schnogel if their recovery's on point.
Yeah, without that, Schnogel's just really got that momentum, really fast character. Just able to get in your face before you even realize.
And they're not playing it too aggressive either with these chases on the platforms. I feel like there is a sort of patience there.
Oh, definitely,
Unladen's
yeah.
trying to find a way to get in neutral right now, but Schnogel's just got the movement advantage. What are you going to do here?
Yeah, I'm not sure what you need to do as Forsburn in this position here. Against such
Threatening a
fast
little bit with
character.
these jabs, a little bit of a tech chase. Oh, the neutral air. Schnogel, yeah, DIing correctly to get away. Oh dear, what are we doing here?
wow,
I knew that
okay.
Lily was going to come into play, but
With an ambitious setup, but unfortunately missing.
oh, it would have been an insane stock if they
Yeah, that would have
able
been unbelievable.
to chain off it, but yeah, look at that. Tether into neutral air, that's enough to finish off the stock. I mean, the work was already done. I mean, Unladen was at such a high percent already, right? I just feel like Mabel has so much space here, and Unladen just does not have a way to cross the gap.
Yeah, Schnogel's clearing smoke really well. As soon as it's out, just able to like throw out a quick aerial or anything to just get it all out before Unladen can even set it up.
Not punishing the tether and then also not punishing the tether. It's a bit wild to me, but alright.
Happens. Happens to the best of us.
Both players just decided to just, back up.
Mutual
We can try
respect
again
there.
next time.
Yeah.
Yeah. It is nice that Unladen is trying to stop Schnogel from setting up on these plats either. Like, the small plat there, that's the zone that's really hard to approach in. If Schnogel has Lily set up there and just sort of plays around under that plat, I just don't see a way that Unladen can sort of approach.
Definitely. Once Lily's down, it's really hard to deal with it because you can
Yeah.
slide parry, but it's a lot of mental effort to just do that in such a high stress scenario.
You see, the moment Unladen gave Schnogel any space, they just went to the platform and they set up Lily. So if you know that's what your opponent wants to be doing, you need to be shutting that down, for sure.
Yeah, you need to be very aware of that. But evening it up here, Unladen very nicely.
Was a little bit of a tech chase into the upstrong on the plat there.
Yeah, there's not much you can run there. Not much space to run from the upstrong.
I like this smoke sort of provides the opposite situation on the other side of the stage. Whereas Schnogel, they're trying to chase down Unladen right now, they've got the smoke to escape to. It's cool.
Yeah,
It's like mirroring the situation on the other side of the stage with your own mechanic.
Yeah, just
Maybe that's
throw
what
out the
Unladen
stage
needs right
mechanic
now.
and chill.
Yep. Definitely changes the dynamic of things. Oh my god, we're going to see another double fair,
Another
but
double
it's not
dunk, but
enough.
Yeah, Unladen has the room and the space to recover.
Catching the landing there, but Unladen finding a way out of the up air chain.
Yeah, dropping the ball off on that, unfortunate. Oh, yeah, and
Oh,
the tech
yeah, there
read,
we
yeah,
go.
that's what I was saying. Unladen knows Schnogel sabbaths well and able to finish off that stock with a clean downstrong.
The jab tech read's a classic, right?
Yeah, 100% Forsbund's staple.
Alright. Let's keep it moving. I'm enjoying this.
Yeah, it's a fast-paced set. Unladen's trying to slow it down, but sometimes it's just, you gotta go with the flow of Schnogel's insane aggression.
Oh my god, the aggression immediately coming out. Schnoggle's just chasing you down. What are you gonna do?
Schnoggle just wants to press buttons, I think. Yeah, it doesn't want to waste any time on any neutral game.
We are not in Fire Capital anymore. Julesvale, shorter stage, you have nowhere to run. The platform's already on the other side of the stage, not helping you out.
Yeah, much tighter, not much room to breathe. And the,
I think that sort of worked to Unladen's advantage there, Schnoggle being forced off stage and copping a bit of percent to try to get back as well.
Yeah, the moving platform's going to be interesting with Lily on it. Gonna take up a lot of space.
I mean, just as I was about to say something, Unladen just jumps into it, so maybe I shouldn't speak so soon.
It's hard to deal with.
Classic parry into stronger tactic to take the stock.
No double.
Alright. If Schnoggle sets himself up well here, I don't see a way for Unladen to get back.
Ooh,
yeah, it's catching the landing like that. Unladen pressed their resources and they just didn't have a way back at that point.
The disappearing platform almost came in time to help Unladen out, but yeah, no, that was it was sealed there. Ooh.
Oh, if they were able to time it that way, what a crazy turnaround that would have been.
Yeah, 100%.
I was hoping it would come into play, but I didn't want to speak too soon, you know? It's
Yeah, I gotta wait it out to see if it'll happen. And good awareness of where Lily's gonna stand there.
I mean, I don't know many people who are keeping an eye on the timer on Julesvale to figure out when the platforms are moving. Do you know off the top of your head when the platforms move?
No, I wouldn't know.
Alright. It's every 20 seconds for the short platform.
Oh,
every 30 for the upper one. So on the 6-minute mark coming up, that's when we're going to see the platform spawn in again.
Wow, I kind of don't
on
want to
the right hand side here. Yeah?
I feel like I'm just
look
going to be looking at the timer now instead of my
that's
opponent.
curse knowledge, right?
Yeah, oh god, I'm sorry to all the viewers here, you're never going to forget that.
That's what I was saying, it's Amis, you got to be learning something, right?
Exactly. That's the whole goal here.
My brain is filled with too many useless facts about this game. I don't know what to tell you. I'm simultaneously the worst and the best commentator for that reason. You will learn things, but it's against your consent at that point. I'm not asking.
Learning is mandatory. Yeah.
Yep.
Oh, so you can wrap the clone after it's already out, but
yes, you can. Yeah.
Yeah, but if Forsman's
it's interesting.
Wrapped,
you can use it to extend your hitboxes. It doesn't
strange.
come into play very often, but Unladen does have a way back here. But yeah, jeez, it's not going to be a good one.
Schnoggle's just able to cover every single option there. When Unladen's having to recover from really low, it's almost not even worth it.
I mean, that's unfortunately when you got a flat stage like that, you just don't have anywhere to go in terms of the platforms. And Unladen was already hit off stage so deep. I mean, I had to refresh double jump to get back on. It's all these things you would normally have at your disposal. It's not enough, right?
It's very tough. So hopefully we're gonna see a bigger stage here, in Game 4.
It doesn't have to be a larger stage, but we need those platforms to come into play. I feel like with it's an interesting one here, right? I don't know.
There are more platforms, but they're not really in the right place necessarily.
Yeah, we're gonna need to see some smoke setups for sure, but.
Yeah,
Unladen's already pressing some advantage in this first stock. If we can maybe clean things up a little bit, maybe we don't even have to worry about the recovery dynamic here. Maybe we just start winning.
Yeah, just hold this stage. Lol.
But look, this is a... Oh, okay, yeah. Catching it with the back end. Yeah, nice.
Yeah, it's a...
This is a stage that's pretty well known for the sort of circle camp dynamic, right? If you want to slow things down, you can slow things down. And I feel like both characters can press that for sure. Particularly with smoke. I'm not sure how easily Maple can sort of clear it out in those upper areas. It's not like you're able to make use of the seed.
Yeah, the seed is really nice for clearing it out horizontally, but vertically, like above that middle platform, it's going to be tough. Although that middle platform will have very good utility for Lily. It's a very tough spot to test.
But I do like this counter pick. I think it's an interesting sort of dynamic. I'm trying to go for the parry.
The panic parry, but Schnoggle knows.
I think we're too deep into this set to be getting away with it right now, right? I feel like Schnoggle's so aware of Unladen wanting to do it. Yeah, the empty hop there was interesting. I think that was potentially trying to bait it out again, right?
Yeah, it's pretty crazy. The mind games are at maximum right now.
I mean, they kind of have to be when you're 2 stocks down. I'm late at 151% and still no signs of slowing down. Still racking
really
up percent.
Lead on this one now.
Being pressed off stage with the forward special to send you back. That's so interesting.
Almost purpled.
I don't think I've ever seen that before. The forward special purpling off stage.
Yeah, it must be very
That would have
rare.
been pretty wild. But I mean, Unladen's just got such a lead here.
Yeah, it's so nice having
down.
such a lot of room. Like, he was just able to back up from that dash attack so simply and, you know, have a stage to still land on.
Oh, interesting. We're chasing on the plats here.
Yeah, waiting out the tech was nice.
See, it's another risky parry. It's again twice in a row here. Unladen had the right idea with slowing things down, but these parries... Oh, I spoke too soon.
That one worked out. And,
Definitely did, yeah. That's definitely the classic for Unladen at this point, right?
yeah, it's working so far. Gotta keep it going.
But I'm still concerned about it, though. I mean, Unladen was playing neutral the way they needed to on that stage, but those parries, they're going to slow them down. They're going to open them up. It's just such a risk, and I know the reward is so high that Unladen's going for it. They're finding those stocks. They're finding these games.
Yeah,
I don't want it to be their undoing as we go into Game 5
if
here.
Schnogel can adapt to that, if they can spot that weakness in Unladen's game plan, then they might be able to capitalize on it pretty heavily here.
Well, we have to see the stage pick, though, right? I mean, well, I don't mind it. It's
interesting.
Taller platform, slightly. It's a different dynamic. I don't know.
Yeah, it is. It's very different from Frozen Fortress. Much, you know, much shorter, a lot less vertical room to hide.
These slightly taller platforms kind of make the Lily positioning a little bit more interesting as well. I think it's actually slightly more difficult as the player approaching from underneath the platforms to sort of play around Lily on these. I'm not sure if it's just me reading into it a little bit too much, but
I think you might be able to shore hop under it, but
yeah,
a full hop there is definitely going to get you caught.
But you're being sent in sort of different directions and at different times, so if you're being hit back with Lily, it actually gives Maple a little bit more time to react to it as well.
Yeah, it is a very interesting dynamic.
It's super minor. I'm getting too focused on it when Schnurgle is down their first stock here. We should be focusing on that.
Yeah, Unladen already taking a slight lead here, getting the first blood. Oh, wow.
The up special hitbox being extended by the clone to go for the kill.
Yeah, clashes with the down air, but kills anyway. That was wild.
I mean, we were talking about that earlier in the context of rap on clone, right?
Yeah,
but
it's really interesting.
Not even talking about the fact that, obviously, if you're hitting clone, your hitboxes are being extended. Oh, another parry here. Well, the air dodge was a bit risky. It potentially could have been called off that. And
yeah, it's definitely feeling very tense. There are quite a few parries coming out. Most likely in desperation, though.
I'm not sure if it's necessarily like Schnurgle being caught off guard by things, but it's just a couple of missing ones here. The double fair, putting them back into the game.
The Schnurgle classic.
Nice little recovery over the top of Unladen there. We need to start racking up some percent though. 8% is not enough here. And you can see like waiting at the parry. That's nice. That's what you want to be doing. Make those call outs. Let's get some percent on. Oh, the smoke.
Getting the smoke, but still getting caught out. That was almost really clutch.
Oh, Schnurgle returning with a parry of their own. A little reverse forward special to the up tilt.
It.
It's a small chain, but it did rack up some percent. Ooh, last stock situation. The screen goes purple. We are eagerly waiting who is going to be the winner of this set.
We're getting caught by the Lily. This is looking rough. Is Schnurgle going to lock down the stage again?
Well, Unladen's just made the play right there, off stage, not able to recover. And
yeah, it's so tough with the Lily on the corner, but Unladen making it back. It might have some footing in this game.
Wasn't enough percent for the down strong to make a really strong edgeguard situation. I really like just doing the empty landing there. You can tell Unladen strike. Oh no, missing the follow up, but
misses the follow up, but gets the up B anyway. Wow, this is a clutch clutch catch there to finish that. That would have been brutal to miss that up strong and then lose that set there.
Unladen had ways to win that though, and I think Schnurgle was aware of that. They weren't playing into the parry. They found ways.
Yeah, it was very close, but Schnurgle ultimately moving on, and Unladen, our second player to be out at 5th.
Some really tight wins from Schnurgle so far in this bracket. We had to game 5 against Golgum and now game 5 again against Unladen.
Yeah, but they're prevailing here, going into our losers semi-final against Golgum. But next up here we do have winners finals, Wakizashi versus Yberry.
I mean, that brings us to our top 4, right?
That's
top
right,
4
yeah.
for the bracket. Congratulations, you are all banned for the future
I
seasons.
think it's actually top 3 now, if I remember correctly.
Oh, we've got a rule change, have we?
I'd have to double check that one with Rendered Spy.
Okay, sure. All right, I suppose we can figure that out. But top 4, Wakizashi, Yberry in our winner's side. And then clearly, Schnurgle and Golgum on the opposite side. That's going to be a bit of a rematch from our winners round 1 from earlier today.
It's very, very strong. I can understand why all these players made it to where they are right now, because they were very dominant in their earlier games.
Before we start this set, Sky, how about you tell us what our players are playing for so far? I know donations have been coming in. If you want to contribute to that, there is a pinned message in Twitch chat right now. You can donate to the PayPal to increase the pot. But what are we playing for so far?
That's actually a great question. I'd have to double check that. I'm not the holder of the PayPal account. So
I think that's a Rendered Spy question.
That
isn't it?
is a Rendered Spy question.
Oof, okay.
I can take a look here.
Come on,
quickly
Sky. I'm
while
trying to
I
build up
load
a
this
narrative.
one.
I'm trying to build up stakes. You need to work with me here. I'm getting nothing from you right now. Alright, maybe we can find out by the end of the stream. It's fine.
Yeah, no problem. I'll get this. I'll get this winners final set up here into our game 1 of Wakizashi versus Yberry.
I mean, yeah, let's forget about the stakes for the moment. Let's focus on the set.
Oh wow!
These 2 players, I mean, what a start from Maki, but okay.
Let's just ignore that one.
Yeah, no, it doesn't count. That's the sun was in his eyes.
It was a warm up.
Drop the controller. Yeah, game
understandable.
lagged. Yeah, for sure. I mean, these 2 players are the ones that I'm most excited to watch here, and in this set in particular, the dynamic between Rasta and Zetaburn, I feel like it's going to be a much tougher time on Waki, getting caught off guard by some of these things. Yberry can be a really patient player, someone who's really good with their edge guards and reversing a lot of these situations when they're recovering. It's going to be tough going, but I don't know. If anyone can do it, maybe Waki's the person, right?
Yeah, 100%. It's going to be very interesting. They're both very even right now, but ooh, Waki sliding in with a forward clap to finish that one off.
Waki also being known for their own sort of explosive game style. So more of those patient approaches in neutral, but once Waki finds a follow-up or an opening, they will get the follow-up, they will get the stock. I just really curious to see how this plays out.
Yeah, both players have such strong advantage states. We've seen some crazy stuff from both people here. It was a nice forward here with the turnaround from the wall jump.
Yeah, I mean, doing the up special at that angle just sort of baited Waki into going for the down special there. It was an interesting option. Oh, waiting for the roll. Oh, I don't think Waki was prepared for that to land on the stage there. Yberry just squeezing it in. And, I mean, both players are dangerous percents right now. Waki definitely more so when you're on fire like that.
Yeah, it's really interesting. Oh, and the unfortunate DI there.
Yeah, dash attack into the clap. Bit of a classic, right?
Until
I'd like a little wait there with the back air, and we're going to keep this chain going. All helps right now for Waki. This is all extra credit.
Yeah, Yberry might be getting a bit desperate here. Just trying to find something. Trying not to get downstronged off the stage.
That is something to be aware of here as well, is that in these edge guarding situations, Yberry's going to have access to sort of wall tech invincible back air.
Yeah.
So if Waki's going for those downstrongs to try to spike him off the sides there, that's going to be dangerous for them for sure.
Definitely. I'm not sure how much Yberry's practiced that tech, but it's super useful against Rusty to stop him from just pestering you with the downstrongs.
It's definitely an option that Waki likes to do, but finding a way to gain control game 1, going their favor.
Yeah,
Let's see how it plays out going forward.
How Yberry adapts, yeah.
And we're going to adapt by immediately going Spirit Tree.
The good stage, the good Zetaburn stage, I can understand.
Oh yeah, it's a good Rasa stage as well, but Zetaburn just has those explosive fire strong attacks. What are you
Yeah.
going to do?
We'll see how good it is for either player here. Waiting out the parry.
Oh my god, the pressure with the down strong. Never mind
Yeah.
the invincible back air I was talking about. I feel like Wyberry did not have the resources to do anything there.
It's so
They were
tough.
just stuck.
Oh, but
Wow.
catching the DIN on nail with an immediate up air is really nice. Haven't seen a lot of that before.
Wyberry needed it to keep them back in, take them back in this game, but Mikey returning
God.
the favor off the top.
Yeah, we're less than a minute in and 3 stocks have been taken, so...
Look, I really appreciate it. These players know that we need to, keep our voices good for the grands. Let's just get this
Yeah,
one out of the way,
exactly.
right?
Just gotta
Good
go as
stuff to
quick as
both of you.
possible.
Wyberry, she's not able to land in this situation. She's being forced off the top there.
Yeah, she's being caught up by these up air chains that are just really hard to... Like, if you DI out, then you can get follow-up with, like, a clap. But DIing in, obviously, just gets you hit by another up air, so it's tough to predict what Waki's gonna do.
What do you think about these down specials that Waki's doing on the ground while Wyberry is recovering? Are they catching Zetaburn without a trade there, or is that... It feels questionable to me.
Honestly, not saying anything about Waki as a player, but when I use down B in neutral, it's because I don't want to think about what I want to do in neutral, and I just want to like put it on a gamble.
But using it as an edge guarding tool in particular
Oh,
is
as
not
an
something
edge
that I
guarding
see
tool.
other wrestlers do. So I haven't seen it land yet. I'm not sure if it's it feels a bit risky.
It's a very tough DI trap because once you've hit them with it, there's no really good angle to get out of it. But
Right, okay.
yeah, it is risky. You can just drop the whole edge guard and in some cases even get reversal because it can send you off the stage as well. But yeah, it'll be interesting to see if Waki actually is able to successfully get one of those.
Oh yeah, I'm keeping an eye on it. Let's go into game 3.
Yeah.
If it comes up, then I definitely want to see how much Waki can press their advantage with it.
Yeah, absolutely.
I mean, we're heading straight back, right?
Yeah, you can't just leave Spirit Tree.
Immediate parry in the first neutral interaction as well.
Yeah, if this is anything like the second game, it's going to be very quick. Yeah, the down B there again. I think it might just be to avoid the... Oh my god.
Oh jeez.
Yeah, I was not seeing that coming so early, but...
A
Spirit
low
Tree.
percent finisher, right? Yeah, jeez.
Oh, and yep, right back. It's
One of
what
the
you can only
dangers
expect.
of this stage is that Wyberry wants to be going deep off stage to finish these stocks. But if you miss, Rasta has the way to get back to stage so seamlessly and punish you for your attempt, right?
Yeah, definitely.
I definitely
Very
feel like from the
explosive.
Zetaburn side, you need to be very careful when you try to overextend your combos. If you're getting caught off stage without a way back, you're in trouble. Like, Whiteberry could chase in that situation, but it would never work out in their favor.
Yeah,
Staying on
it's
stage
just
there,
not worth
definitely the better play.
opportunity when you could just stay on stage and get another neutral win to a kill.
Oh, a little bit of misinput there with the roll, I think. I think it was supposed to be a parry.
Ah, there we are,
Oh,
getting a parry there, but very strange interaction.
Well, the air dodge was really important there, because Mikey was dead otherwise.
Yeah, definitely.
It's a closer start in this game so far. Mikey's a death of sand here. We can close this out to even stocks very quickly if Wyberry just finds an opening.
It doesn't feel like approaching, but
Yeah, both players want to slow it down. And I don't blame them one bit. Either player has so much to lose right now if you lose neutral.
yeah, especially while Slipstream's on cooldown. Waki's just going to be chilling on the other side.
And there's Slipstream starting some things right now. We've got a few of the... Oh my god, the aerials continue and chaining into the clef. What a fish!
That was nuts. Yeah, and a very decisive win from Waki there. The games were close, but overall Waki was just stronger and was able to finish those out each time.
I was not expecting such a quick 3-0. That's insane.
Yeah, I don't think Wyberry was able to adapt to Waki's gameplay fast enough. Just kept
I think
getting caught by those DI dependent chains.
We started this tournament stream going over the player interviews, and every single player said that Waki was the player to watch out for. Well, this is him proving it. He is sitting in grand finals pretty right now.
Yeah, 100%.
Only dropping one game so far. that is a comfortable position to be in.
Yeah, just one game to board, which is pretty incredible, honestly. But now we go into losers semis, is that right? Yeah.
Yeah, let's go
Schnogel
to our other
versus
side.
Golgum. Oh, this is a matchup that's already happened, isn't it?
Yeah, but a bit of a rematch from earlier. It was a very tight set in round 1, game 5. You know, many of the games going pretty much last stock, last hit, I would say.
Wow, well, yeah.
And a lot of those were pretty explosive sort of double dips from Schnurgle to finish him off. I mean, the game 5 for that set, easily there was a situation there that Golgum could have won. But just missing that opportunity, one explosive combo from Schnurgle later, and that was them continuing through winner's side.
Well,
The fact that these two are meeting again and losers semis now, it's scary for both players.
Yeah, whoever loses here is out at 4th, and the winner is proceeding to 3rd place. So it's a very tense one this time, with not both sitting comfortably in winners.
Let's get into it.
Yeah, sweet. Back on.
Love to see some more Maple here.
And yeah, the Maple coming out again. Interesting, not sticking with the Palm, but probably feeling more confident after the recent Maple wins.
I mean, the Maple carried them through the first set, right? So
Definitely.
need to stick with it. It's probably a character matchup thing as well. Oh, really liking the fair there to catch it. Galcom has no resources right now. That's 0 jumps. Oh my god. That was such an interesting way to do that. If they had have reacted with the tether sooner, I actually think that could have been a way to really press it.
Very brutal.
Oh, but just as brutal with Golgum coming in with the clap.
Yeah, it's so hard. Oh.
Schnurgle actually taking a second there, extending their respawn time with the taunt is pretty funny as well. I'm not sure if that's something that people do very often, but...
Yeah, I don't know if they're trying to stall out Slipstream or anything, but getting the nice clean forward air there.
Yeah, I'm not sure if it's, like you said, trying to time out Slipstream or just taking a breather, but the taunt on the respawn platform, it's not something you see very often.
Yeah, definitely. And these players are both from Wellington, so they've definitely played against each other a lot. They know each other very well.
Catching the jump with the dash attacks are really nice there. The threat of Slipstream was just such a defining factor in neutral right there, but Schnurgle played it so well.
Yeah, oh, and getting the down air to pull them back off stage was really nice.
Managed to get back on with the up special to sort of push Golgum away. The Nair, really nice there. It's enough to catch Schnurgle off stage and just keep him away.
Get back on after that.
Golgum just needs to maintain this lead right now. I mean, Schnurgle has Lily in
so
position.
Hard.
And, yeah.
When you're wrapped and when Lily's out, it's like one way or another, you're getting sucked into that Lily and you're gonna die.
But that's the position Snurgle was trying to press Golgum into. I feel like the positioning and the movement has been really nice from both players here, just sort of working towards their game plans.
Yeah, I think one thing I would like to see more from Golgum is being more aggressive instead of letting Schnurgle just plant Lily on the plats for free. Because Schnurgle's getting away with a lot of that.
Yeah. I mean, you can see Golgum tried it a little bit there and just got caught by it. Oh, I did not like going for the immediate down strong. You knew you were going to be late to it. You knew the parry was going to be a thing. So, I don't know. What do? Do you an empty land, or do you try to bait out a parry? That's tough.
Golgum doing a really nice just drop off forward air edge guard to avoid Lily there, but I'm not sure what that
the forward
was.
strong charge. I mean, they had Schnurgle in such a good position, but again, Lily was a factor, and now running straight into the down strong.
Yeah, those forward claps were a bit ambitious, and then Schnurgle was just able to close that one out.
Tough going. It's another game where I feel like Golgum almost had ways to seal it, but if Schnurgle's able to hang on, they're going to find a way to come back and take that game from you.
Yeah, it's just about whoever's able to cleanly finish out the last stock.
Alright, let's move on.
Into game 2 on the flat stage. Interesting that Schnurgle doesn't ban this one.
I'm so sick of endless abyss on this stream.
Yeah, it's surprisingly just not being banned by anyone really, so both the Rastas are taking full advantage.
Oh yeah, Golgum's taking advantage right now for sure. These chains are really nice so far, nice and clean, and the neutral being played out this way, I like it. Golgum definitely pressing a bit of an overextension on the clap. First time Schnurgle's been able to find some footing here.
Yeah, dealing with Lily is going to be very more, it's going to be a lot more present for Golgum, since it can't just hide on a plat anymore.
So it was good DI to escape the double dip, but even Schnogel's recovery with the up special, it's scary because at this percent, you are dying off the top. That up special from Maple, yeah, that's enough.
Yeah, definitely. It's a good catch from Schnogel there.
We're seeing Schnogel try to sort of chain into it in the earlier sets as well, doing like the sort of up air fastball into up special. If you're following Golgum's ASDO, that actually is a really clean way to take the kill.
Yeah, definitely. It can be really, really strong in those tricky positions where you can't really find any like forward smashes or anything. With Maple's particularly laggy strong attacks.
I mean, Schnogel's been doing a good job of keeping it even in this game. This is Golgum's counter pick, and the flat stage really should be working towards their favor right now, but I don't know. I feel like you can see Golgum is waiting it out more. They know they have to slow the game down. Otherwise, an interaction like that, tether into forward edge, jeez.
Yeah. One thing I'm seeing is Schnogel struggling to get a good plant on Lily, because Golgum's usually able to just run up and parry it while it's on the flat stage.
Oh, we got Slipstream to interrupt as well. It
Yeah, true.
seems pretty consistent that whenever Schnogel is landing and having a breather, Golgum just has Slipstream available, right?
Yeah, it's something you really got to watch out for. I think Schnogel needs to just, you know, be aware of that 5-second timer.
It's not something you can let rip. I think you have to earn the plant on a flat stage like this, otherwise Slipstream is just such a defining factor. But, oh, you can see the fair was ready to come out. The blood was in the water. Schnogel going in for one there.
It was some nice patience, but oh yeah, Schnogel was just able to calmly keep Golgum off stage there and just dominate those last few moments.
I feel like Schnogel was aware that Golgum had some pretty decent DI on some of those forward airs earlier and wasn't going for the double dips, but just by slowing it down, slowly depleting Golgum's resources there, no way back on stage.
Yeah, no need to risk your whole life for that.
Really strong game 2 there from Schnogel.
Yeah, I wonder if Golgum's going to be able to adapt to that, because that was it's a pretty brutal edgeguarding scenario.
I wonder if we go back to the same stage. What are we looking at in game 3?
We're looking at Rock
Yeah.
Wall.
I think a change up in stage is probably wise there. I don't think Endless Abyss worked out the way that Golgum potentially thought. The pressure here is nice, but it's not going to continue enough to really get anything cooking.
Yeah, those the side plats are quite good for Lily placements. Having 2 different levels to put it on as well is just being hard to parry or anything.
You can see Schnogel's prioritized that straight away as well, right? At
Yeah.
the moment they had a little time to breathe in neutral, they backed up to that platform and did it straight away.
Oh, and getting the catch, making sure Golgum doesn't hit anything before Schnogel just goes back up with another up air there is pretty crazy.
I don't like the dash dancing underneath Lily. That kind of scares me.
Yeah, I don't know what you do to contest that one. I haven't figured it out yet.
Oh, jeez. Alright, the parry there is enough to seal the stock. Golgum finding a way into the game here, but needs to find a way into the set. We are dangerously close right now. 2 games, a little down air to sort of bounce off the platform there. Oh, we're continuing this chain. We're following up on things. Need a little bit more here. Oh, the little spike from the down air is nice. Needs to catch the forward special with the nair.
Wow. Yeah, Ressa's down air is almost it's got a built-in Maple forward air.
Golgum is just all over Schnogel right now.
Yeah, it's looking a lot stronger than last game.
Really like the up tilt option. If Schnogel rolls or tries to dash forward there or drop through the plat, that threatens so much space in that situation.
Yeah, it's a very, very good up tilt.
It's one of those attacks that don't land, but I still really rate the usage of it. I'm getting tongue-tied. You might be doing solo comms after all, Sky.
Yeah, I can manage. It's okay. Okay, I'll do everything. It's fine.
That's what being a TO is all about, right?
Exactly. Who needs
sacrifices
teammates?
you make. Oh no, missing the parry punish.
And it's really tense for Schnogel now.
Oh, I mean, really tense for Golgum. I feel like the up special there. Oh, they did find a way to find the kill, but
Yeah, catching that DI correctly on the up air. I think that was DI in. I'm not sure though.
Oh, it depends on the up air hitbox, right?
True,
That's one
true,
of the
yeah.
big things of up air. I'm sure you're aware. I don't need to be explaining it to you.
Yeah, it's a very tricky move. It's hard to tell, honestly, for your opponent exactly where you need to DI based on the hitbox.
Golgom's on the board, but I wouldn't say that's a confident victory. I felt like there was a moment there where if you lose that game, you'd be wondering what could have been. We need to see a much more confident win here in game 4 if we're going to be feeling good about winning this set.
Yeah, Gogom has taken one game, so another maybe on the way if he can keep this momentum going.
Feels so disingenuous when you're looking at the replay screen and going like, oh, you can only see 4 games here, or
Hey,
if you know there are 5.
Hey, don't mention this. Nobody needs to know. It's all.
I don't know. I'm
all
in
very
genuine
exciting,
suspense.
guys.
My co-commentator is lying to you. This is false. This
Don't listen to his lies. This is all live.
Sorry, I'm breaking the fourth wall too much. The closing moments of loser semis right here. Oh, I mean, we're not so concerned about stock count right now. Schnurgle's at 100%, and Galgum can find a way. I mean, the larger stage, I do like it.
That way.
Oh, nice little purple.
Yeah, I feel like the plat's gonna be less impactful with Lily being higher now.
Less impactful with Slipstream as well, right? It's interesting.
Definitely.
But I do feel like it gives Galgum a little bit more time to get to the plat and play around Lily in neutral. I think he was struggling with that on those short plats, and particularly like Rock Wall. It was pretty scary for a little bit there.
Yeah, you've got no room to especially with Rasta who loves aerials, you can't just sneak under them without just getting hit by Lily.
I think Schnurgle's just being really aware that Galgum always has the threat of dash attacking off those platforms with Slipstream. Galgum's threatening it with the way they're moving on the plats, and I really like that they are just ever threatening it, but not using it.
Yeah, it's really tough.
Yeah, nice little back up there. You knew Schnurgle was going to chase. Lily down, tether. Not quite enough
Getting
here
two
with
seeds.
Look, the extra 2% may have mattered there.
Maybe.
That's the purple screen from the forward here.
Exactly, yeah. Could have been the
Halfway,
closer.
halfway up the stage.
Ooh,
In fact, I'm going to confidently say it. The seed was the difference. Don't check it.
Yeah, we'll check the
no one
replays
test
later.
it.
Fact check this information.
Look, if you're allowed to lie to the people, I'm allowed to lie as well.
There's no deceit happening on this stream.
No, commentary's turning dishonest right now, okay? Oh my god, I cannot believe we're going to last talk here.
Yeah, this is nuts, and yeah,
And it's getting like... It's 100% intentional. Schnurgle's actually just taunting on the respawn platform to try to time out Slipstream.
That's crazy.
What a crazy thing to be thinking about.
It's very interesting. I wonder if that's just for the meme or if it's actually.
I don't think it's for the meme.
strategy.
I think they're so aware of it. That's insane. I love that.
Well, this is rough with no wrap, but they're able to make it back on.
Oh my god.
Amazing pack. Oh, and that's it. Yeah, that's gonna purple on a Rasta.
Wave dashing onto the stage for the parry. Crazy.
And Schnurgle takes that game 4. Even stronger than the last set, which was a game 5. Schnurgle was able to finish that one out.
I like the little mix-ups in recovery there. The last recovery that Galgum got caught off guard by was a really vertical recovery. Galgum was, protecting the horizontal space. Well, this time, Schnurgle's just wave dash back on with the parry.
Yeah, it was really nice. They totally called out Gogum's clap with just a really clean parry. And so Schnurgle will be moving on into losers finals against Wyberry.
Another rematch from earlier.
Yeah, it's all the strong players are just meeting back up again, and that's going to be very interesting to see if that dynamic changes from that first game earlier. And when was that? That was winners semifinals, yeah.
Yeah, I mean, we were seeing the palm earlier. I'm not sure if that's going to be a factor again. I would like to see Schnurgle stick it out with the Maple a little bit more. I think that's probably where their strength lies, but
Yeah,
We'll see.
we'll have to
The
find out. Yeah.
The Pom did take a game last time, so it's okay to have it in the back pocket. But I think I need to see Schnurgle take Wyberry to a counterpick stage as Maple if they're going to, lose some games here. I don't want to see the instant swap.
Well, we are seeing Maple versus Zetaban on this first one here. And
Yeah, glad to see it.
we are on Jules Vale.
And here's our top three. Schnurgle, Wyberry, and Waki sitting in grands.
Yeah, oh, I do have an update on the prize pool as well.
Okay.
We are at $100, 100 Australian dollars, and that is a 50-30-20 split for first, second, and third.
Still time to donate to the pool, guys, if you want to contribute to that.
Yeah, absolutely. Support your top 3 entrants.
I think Sky was saying that I was getting a fee for my services today. I'm going to hold them to that.
I might have to just recheck the DMs on that one. But we'll see. 50-30-9-1 maybe.
What 1% payment? I like it, yeah.
Yeah. I would. It's all.
Catching with Lily there, yeah, nice. Good way to finish it off. I mean, Lily's just ever present on that platform. It's always
on the Julesville platform, the only one you have to go to. It's a very big threat.
Yeah, well, I don't think you're using that top flat,
Yeah.
Not every 30 seconds, as we learned earlier.
No, yeah. And I don't imagine Schnuggles paying attention to the 20-second timer of the middle platform.
Oh, if we're paying enough attention to taunt on respawn platforms, the timeout rest of slipstream, I think Schnurgle knows about the timer.
Yeah, maybe. That's Schnuggles' secret game plan.
Yep. Catching the tether with the upstrong.
Yeah,
nice.
you can't be too lenient with that one because Zetaban upstrong. It will just obliterate you there.
You've got Rasta on the mind, my friend. I've broken you. It is something you can react to, the tether, if they're just letting it rip.
Definitely, yeah.
I think most people in the chat probably know this already, but the way the tether works is it does travel faster if your opponent is in hit stun.
I actually didn't know that. That's
really?
interesting. Wow. Yeah, I don't play against a lot of Maple, I think.
See, that's what Ami's about. You just gotta learn these things. Yeah.
It's all about knowledge. I hope everyone in chat has learned at least 3 things today.
We've learned that Sky is a deceitful commentator. This is all scripted. Brendan Spy's still editing the replays as we speak.
He's the one doing the back end. I'm just the figurehead.
Yep. Oh wow.
I'm going for the upstrong again, but sliding on the ground and not actually finding it. The patience on that, though. Wyberry is down
Snuggles. Yeah, it's trying to extend the stock as much as they can, but 188% up air is kindly going to kill you.
Yeah, when I saw that up tilt, I could already see the up air in my mind. And,
the blood was in the water. Wyberry
yeah.
knew what was going to happen. Oh, really unfortunate there. I felt like Wyberry got away a little bit there, but no, not for too long. The wrap is going to happen.
Yeah, catching a stray whiffed parry with that upstrong there was very nice. And Schnoggletape's game 1, so this could be a reverse of our previous set and winners for these two.
Oh, I don't want to talk too soon. I'm just really happy to see the Schnurgle Maple on the board.
Yeah,
that's
definitely.
The confidence that Schnurgle needs if they're going to stand a chance here.
It's been very exciting.
I feel like that last set was, it's not as explosive as what we've seen with Wyberry. And Schnurgle now gaining on game 1 here. It's an interesting dynamic here for sure. Let's keep it going. Game 2. Oh, flat stage. This is interesting.
So this was a Wyberry pick. It's very interesting.
Yeah, I think Wyberry is just really confident in catching some of those landings and some of their neutral positioning.
Yeah, but, that would make sense.
It's tough. Maple has the tools to make this miserable for Zetaban, right?
Yeah, recovering against that Lily on the very ledge when you have no platform to go to or anything can be super dominant for Maple.
I like the movement we're seeing from Wireberry. There are some subtle things they're doing, so sort of like, you know, triangle dashing, sort of like air dodging right before they land to sort of wave land onto the ground to sort of, you know, use some inbound. There's some subtle things they're doing to try to make this neutral work on a flat stage like this. But the fact they have to do it means I'm wondering whether this was the right choice.
Yeah, it seems like Schnogel's very dominant so far. Wireberry hasn't really found their footing yet, but oh, this could be a good turnaround point.
I mean, if we're relying on bad DI on down strongs in the center of the stage, right, like that, I don't know. I'm not convinced so far. I need to see Wireberry press that advantage.
Yeah, they're just being overwhelmed by Schnogel right now.
We are slowing down things a little bit, which I like. Fireball, yeah, I'm not sure. I think for both players, they need to try to stay grounded as much as they can and resist the temptation of sort of trying to jump in.
I think that would help for sure, yeah. And Schnogel's going for that this side B when they're recovering to hit them into Lily, which is a really interesting mix-up.
Oh, I like the recovery option there. Very nice going in with the... cancelling the wall tech with the double jump.
Yeah, and a nice reversal. The Wireberry is in the lead now.
I'm not sure if many of our players are doing a good job of protecting those recovery options from Wireberry. The wall tech is actually so strong as Zetaburn. It's something you need to be aware of. You know, a lot of the time it's just sort of like wall jump into fireball as well.
Yeah, 100%.
So it's a similar kind of thing.
Oh,
But
and there again.
You can't be hitting Zetaburn at the wall like that. As soon as Wireberry's getting those wall techs, they have the resources to do it.
It's so clean. You don't even need the wall tech back here. Just a double jump to clear anything that Schnogel could throw out.
But Wireberry's refreshing the double jump with the down special as well. Like,
yeah.
I think the most important thing against Zetaburn is you are keeping track of whether they have their air dodge, whether they have their double jump. Because it changes how you can edge guard them dramatically. If they can cancel out of that wall tech and do something like that, that makes a huge difference in how, and whether they can make it back on stage or not.
Yeah, it seems very, very calculated from Wireberry. They know what they're doing.
The only thing I'll say is that Wireberry is doing it quite fast, though. So, doing things like, you know, jab hits and trying to keep hitboxes out for extended periods instead of delaying hits, that makes a difference. I don't think Maple has many tools to do that, though. So it's really difficult to say.
I've received word from Schnogel that the stalling on the respawn platform wasn't for Slipstream, it was for the parried Lily timer to go away.
Oh, okay.
Which makes sense. Sure. That's very reasonable.
Hadn't considered that, but yeah, okay.
Yeah. Alright, well anyways, let's head into this game 3 here.
Oh, okay. Neo Fire Capital, is it?
Yeah, that's right. Neo Fire Capital. Got some good platforms for Lily. It's a understandable pick from Schnogel coming off of that game.
See, immediately, Wireberry had a slower recovery style. Schnogel didn't try to force an attack there. They weren't able to wall tech. And Schnogel was able to just find a way to, you know, bat him away. But it's when you're trying to force these edgeguard situations, that's when Wireberry is getting back on.
Yeah, and it's very consistent from Wireberry that they're able to abuse this from Schnogel.
I think Schnogel really needs to, you know, recognize that. Otherwise, Wireberry's going to keep finding ways back to the stage. Oh my god, the movement there was so tricky.
Yeah, the fact that they were still in invincibility was crazy.
Oh, not quite getting the wrap. I thought Lily was going to play there for sure. I think Schnogel did as well, to be honest.
Yeah, it really looked like it, but they just slowed down the momentum when they landed.
Love the way that Schnogel slowed that down there as well. Oh my god, everything about that was
tough
insane.
Recovery. Jeez.
I don't know which player I'm more scared of right now. I feel like this is a different Schnogel to the first two games. There's a very different dynamic to it right now that I'm really liking.
It does seem more calculated. It's less of just running in and hitting a button and hoping it works. Like, yeah, that, oh my god, that catch into the wrap was super nice.
Yeah, really explosive stuff for sure. Oh, okay.
That's a good one.
Unfortunate parry.
Yeah, misses the landing on the platform. It happens. Lily's hard to deal with.
You can see, like, Lily's set up on that platform every time Schnurgle has an opportunity. So it comes into play so quickly as well.
Yeah, no one's really able to stop that, just Lily being on platform on these stages. And Schnoggle's just so good at maneuvering them into it no matter where it is.
Oh, I feel like if we had a look at every interaction Lily's had on those platforms so far, Schnurgle has gotten so much off of this game.
Yeah, definitely. And it's showing. I mean, Schnuggle's a full stock up now. And it's looking like it's going to be tough for Wyberry to make another footing in this game.
Well, we're not playing on Wyberry's terms anymore. We're playing on Schnuggle's.
Yeah,
Every neutral interaction is Schnuggle's backing off, and Wyberry is trying to find ways in, but Schnurgle is just not letting it happen.
Yeah, he's really controlling the pace.
See, I don't like the down tilt there. That's the only thing I'm concerned about. And I feel like the fact that Schnurgle has been able to play the on-stage game so much more this game has been the difference. If we were playing more of that off-stage stuff, that's where Wyberry's strength lies.
Yeah, 100%. Those reversals and just the wall tech stuff was really killing Schnurgle in those games.
Okay, mate, let's keep it going. It's this is a really different set to the one that these two shared earlier.
Definitely. And we have a fun surprise here.
Oh, okay.
I
knew that Wyberry Ori was a potential option, but I didn't think we were going to see it.
Yeah, Wyberry mustn't have been feeling confident in the Zetaban after those games and switching to Ori now. So let's get into that one here.
I think Wyberry must have heard those comments about Brendan Spy being the best Ori in Australia.
Yeah, they need to reclaim the name.
Or maybe Render's just getting lazy with the replay editing at this point.
Yeah, he really wants it for the narrative.
Yeah, he's copying just some of his own gameplay. He ran out of ideas for what to do with Wyberry.
Yeah, I feel like I've played this section of gameplay before. I don't know.
It is interesting, though. I think there are some sort of things we can compare from Zetaban and Ori in terms of what Wyberry can do, particularly when we're looking at like those edge guarding situations. Ori's another character where if you're, trying to edge guard them and allowing them to wall tech and do those things, Ori can reverse the situation really well. Wyberry has the same strengths they had before, but now they have a couple of new matchup things that are pretty specific. I mean, Bash is really good with Lily. We have the projectile coming into play. We have Spirit Flame being a huge factor.
There's so many different tools in this now. It's very interesting, and it's working so far.
Yeah. I actually really like this swap. I think it gives Wyberry the same strengths they had before, but now they have new tools to play with to get around the strengths that Schnurgle was finding with Maple.
Yeah, and it's also very worth mentioning that Wyberry knows what Schnurgle is going to do, but now Schnurgle might not know what Wyberry is even planning with this new character.
I mean, I think we spoke about it earlier. These two players are pretty familiar with each other.
That is true.
Schnurgle always has the palm if the Ori counter pick isn't going to work out. I don't know if that's the case.
It'll be a risky game 5 choice, though.
Yeah, for sure. But, Wyberry's made the risky choice. They're going with the Ori. It's paying off so far. I mean, the stocks are even, but the percent is not. Look at this.
Yeah, having the charged orb thingy. I actually don't know what that's called.
Spirit Flame?
Spirit Flame, yeah. Having the charged Spirit Flame at ledge is making it a lot harder to contest for Schnurgle, I think.
Is Spirit Flame the taps, or is Spirit Flame the charged one? I can't remember the difference.
I'm not sure. I think it might be both. I don't know.
Yeah,
There's sign charged and sign taps.
Yeah, sure, whatever.
Oh, Spirit Flame is the tap.
Yeah, sure, my bad.
Oh, it's Charge Flame, apparently. That is the charge attack. That makes sense.
See, like, the bash on Lily, I think, is a minor thing, but it just makes it so much easier to play around. Even in these situations, like, if Schnurgle's planting Lily on the edge of the stage, that actually gives Wyberry a recovery option, believe it or not.
Yeah, it seems pretty significant. It seems like it could make a huge difference.
I mean, we are very even right now going to final stocks. Ooh, nice little parry, and trying to continue here. I like little hit ball and trying to use the Spirit Flames to try to start something. Schnurgle just eating eye out. Not sure what resources we have available here. The air dodge is out. I feel like this is really dangerous. Wyberry can finish off the stock here.
this is very brutal. Got the resources back, but...
Oh, trying to catch with the up strong. That probably would have been it.
Yeah, going for another one. It's all you need at this point with Maple.
It's one of those things. It's not really risky to throw out. I think the movement aspect of the move putting you up high.
Yeah, and
it's
still
not
being
something
actionable
that's
afterwards.
yeah, it's not something that's really risky against Maple in particular as well. Oh, the forward strong's interesting. Don't get too risky now here, Wyberry. You need to finish it off.
Yeah, oh my god. Wyberry managing to clutch that one out. It's very close. Bringing it to game 5 with the Ori.
I really like the counter pick so far.
Yeah,
I think this is a huge choice from Wyberry that, yeah, definitely working out.
It seems, I don't know how much they've been practicing Ori recently, so it's really interesting to see it. I thought they were just, solo Zetaban now, but it's working out.
And I mean, the way that Schnurgle was playing earlier on, I don't know if Zet was super comfortable.
Yeah,
on
it really
stage.
seemed like Zetaban would have just kept being dominated. Wyberry really needed to mix it up.
What are we doing in game 5?
We're going to Jules Vale.
Characters staying the same. Both players believe that they can win this set with the characters they're playing right now.
Yeah, it's very interesting.
I mean, I'm not sure how I feel about the Jules Vale pick. Shorter stage, so we are going to see a lot of the strengths that I was talking about with Wyberry. Like, they definitely have the advantage when we're at the wall, so this shorter stage just doesn't give Schnurgle enough space to sort of get the neutral spacing and the on-stage stuff that they were really excelling at earlier.
Yeah, it's going to be hard now. Both characters are so fast and neutral. Schnurgle doesn't have that advantage anymore against Zetaban.
And I just think, like, we were looking at this stage earlier with Maple Zetaban, right?
Yeah, that was game 1.
Lily was on the platform. And that was an ever-present thing throughout that entire game that Wyberry had to be scared of. Right now, Lily's on the platform, Wyberry can just bash away.
Yeah, and it's so
they don't
easy
even have
when
to take the risk of wave landing onto it to parry it or anything, take that time away. It's just much less of a factor now.
Yeah, it's crazy how
like
much
the catch. Yeah, nice. The back air into the up special.
It's very even.
It's too even. It's too scary.
Oh, but Wyberry with a good starting lead. And we have been seeing some of the down being the Maple into a combo with the rat. It has been working out in Wyberry's favor occasionally.
Oy. Funny way back on without either playing taking hits there, or just sort of respecting it a little bit. Like the parry just to get away from things, and catching it off guard. Oh my god.
Was not prepared for the DI from the hits from the left and right.
I mean, Schnurgle's come such a long way here, and now on tournament stock right now, needs to even it up if they're going to stay in.
Yeah. The orb clashing with the seed there is interesting.
Oh, Rap, he's got to come into play, but missed spacing. Oh, unfortunately, Wyberry wasn't able to take advantage of it. No, Schnurgle finding it anyways.
The stock. Yeah, that's great.
Yeah.
And evening it up, honestly, that might just be what they needed to take it back.
Oh my god. Like, Wyberry's tacked on the percent. Schnurgle now in a situation where they need to recover again.
Oh, but that patch.
Look at that.
Damn. That bash almost taking it, but the last hit of the forward strong is able to just invalidate anything Schnurgle had to do there.
Swap. I cannot believe that Ori coming out was enough to reverse this set.
Yeah, it was totally unexpected. I'm amazed that worked out, and Wyberry will now be moving on to the grand finals. I don't know if we'll be seeing more of the Ori in grand finals, but there's only one way to find out, and we'll have to go into it.
Curious to see how that plays out for sure. Good games to Schnurgle. That was a really wonderful display throughout that entire bracket.
Yeah, it was amazing. The forward airs were phenomenal.
I will admit Schnurgle was not a player that was on my radar for a top 3 finish.
Yeah, coming in from seed 7 as well. It was a big upset, making probably the biggest placement upset of the tournament right now.
For sure. Alright, well that leaves only 2.
Two competitors remain, yes, that's right. In the grand final, we have Wakizashi versus Wyberry.
Sky is trying her hardest right now to get all the details plugged in, and just like frantically hoping that I don't try to segue the set too soon.
Yeah, I'm doing a lot. It's okay. We're in this. We have game 1 here. You want to head into that right now?
Yeah, for sure.
Sweet, absolutely. Oh, let me just change this title as well. There we go. All right. Sweet.
Both players obviously having experience in Rivals Amateur Series before.
Yeah, it makes
I
sense
feel
that
like
they
this
had
is a
to win.
really different sort of finals than what they experienced last time, and I think both players are so much stronger than they were last season as well.
Yeah, I believe Waki got 7th and Wyberry 5th, so
Yes, yeah.
now they're both in the top spots, and oh my god, yeah.
What a first stock from Waki, jeez.
Yeah, I forgot about those very, very early first stocks from the Waki.
I mean, the down
roster.
special catch off stage there, that was absolutely outstanding.
Yeah.
Beautiful play.
It's working out now. Those down Bs have been catching the Zedabon's recovery.
Just in terms of pace, this is so different from the way Shinoga was playing. I don't think Wyberry is ready for it going into game 1 here.
Yeah, it's a big change.
Waki, they would have had a lot of time in between sets. They still look warm to me. They look like they are raring to go right now. Oh, I really like the way they're sharking off stage there as well. This all feels so dangerous.
Oh my god. Yeah, but 2 stocks up now. Waki just able to find those really nice claps.
Even just like threatening with the down special, the neutral there.
Jesus
Like
Christ.
they just knew. I cannot
Oh my
believe we've got a 3-stock to
God.
start this.
That was unbelievable. Oh my, Wyberry is going to need to change things here if we want to see something different, because oh my god.
I
was
cannot
brutal.
believe that Waki is not warm right now. This is not the player that stormed through losers bracket. That's Wyberry. Wyberry is the one that should be fresh and coming in with a absolute storm, but Waki
Waki's
with
been
a
doing
3-stock.
some heavy practice in between these sets, physically and mentally, I'm sure, because that was crazy. The momentum on that was just insane.
Alright. We need to see game 2. We need to keep this going.
Absolutely, I will get that one up right now.
Oh my god, the immediate character swap as well. It's warranted, I feel.
Yeah, they must have
You've
just
already
been feeling
had
comfortable.
You've already had a full set of a Zetaburn against Waki. It didn't work out in your favor. You didn't take a game. You've just got 3 stocked in game 1 of Grand Finals. I think you have to try the Ori, right? You can't.
And, well, hey, look at that. And instead of Waki taking the first stock in 20 seconds, it's Wyberry now with the Ori.
Pressing the advantage, Rockwell, really great stage for it as well.
Definitely.
Different dynamic has changed things up for Waki. I don't think Waki is someone who adapts to these character changes very quickly. I think they will adapt eventually, but I think that first stock has definitely caught them off guard for sure.
Yeah, we'll have to see. It's gonna be pretty crazy. Rendersby really is controlling the narrative here.
Yeah, great scripting from Rendon. Some of their finest work, so...
Had to get the Ori player into second or first.
Awfully suspicious.
Hmm.
See, even with like charged flame being a thing, if Waki positions themselves incorrectly in neutral or tries to weave behind Wyberry, that charged flame is just such a present factor as well.
Yeah.
I think this is the way forward for Wyberry. It needs to be Ori. I
If
don't think
Wyberry's gonna
Zetterburn's
take it
gonna
out,
do it.
then yeah. It's so interesting to see because they were so dominant with Zetterbun early
Nice.
on, but now it's the Ori is really taking the lead here.
Catching the recovery as well. Full stock up right now. Waki's off stage using resources to get back on, and slowly finding something here. Nice little chain carrying across the stage here.
Yeah.
Not able to finish it off. Oh jeez.
Waki's using a lot of really high slipstreams just mid-combo instead of during neutral, which is interesting.
I think Waki is just trying to find a way to close the stock here as well, and
Definitely looks
he
like
knows
it,
that,
but
pretty close to finding it a couple times there, but when you're down like that and Wyberry's getting these hits in, I feel like one more opening from Wyberry is enough to sort of close this as well.
Yeah, you've got to be nervous here now as Waki's seeing this new
Oh my
character
God,
come out. Oh,
Just dead or forward tilt.
oh damn.
There was no follow-up, that was just forward tilt into the blast zone.
You don't see that a lot. Not sure what happened there.
Oh no!
But yeah, that's an
Oh,
Ori
up here.
classic. It's hard to react to there. And
Oh,
Wyberry
yeah,
taking it back.
feel like we
Game
saw it
2.
happen against Schnurgle earlier on as well, but now Waki being caught by it. Damn.
Well, yeah. This might be just what Wyberry needs to take this out.
Alright, I want to get it into game 3. I don't want to cool down in between these games. We need the momentum to keep going here.
100%. And
what a crazy start to Grand Finals.
yeah, it's going to be super interesting to see how Waki adapts.
I mean, a shorter stage like this, ooh, I'm not sure. I feel like Waki really can press their advantage in terms of the combo game here, and they're really comfortable on Forest, on Treetop Lodge, rather.
Oh, I'm missing the bash, unfortunately.
Seen it in a number of their sets so far, but I also just feel like Ori can do something here, and there's just an element to it that I can't quite describe, but I'm still terrified for Waki.
I think the uppies just feels a lot better on Ori this time, so it's going to be harder for Waki to like do the repeated down throngs.
Yeah.
Hitting with the hate is going to be strong. Yeah, and a really good catch there. Up smash reaching the top platform on Treetop.
It's only possible with the tech read as well, right? That's the other thing. Like it's not you being caught out. It's your tech roll was read. That's the punishing factor about it.
Yeah, it was very intentional.
I worry about the mental toll of interactions like that on Waki. Waki is a player who needs momentum to really, carry these sets forward. Games are tied up at the moment, but Wyberry is slowly making a case for why that may not be the same going forward.
Wyberry just did a special reverse with the sign charging. I didn't know they were prepared for this. The Ori is not rusty at all.
Yeah, it looks fresh to me. Alright, nice little catch with the down special. That's what we were trying to see earlier with the Zeta burn, but I feel like it's much greater effect against Wyberry's Ori here. Different recovery methods, right?
Yeah, and Wyberry missing the offstage bash, going for something risky now. They're stock down.
Ooh, tricky little bit of movement there to recover. Stocks are evened up. Waki has a way forward here. Wyberry's at 100% right now. Just needs one good read, but unfortunately... Oh, that was the jab. Oh my god, I didn't see it. I would have been caught off guard by it. I thought Waki had the game clincher.
Yeah, I don't want to be put in this game. I'm scared.
The projectile's coming to
back
play
slowly,
as well. Over the top of Slipstream. Wow, the bash!
Oh my god, yeah, Wyberry. Amazing comeback on that one. Coming in from a full stock deficit to take that game.
That's one factor that I didn't really consider. Ori's forward special, that nice little curve, that is enough to get over the top of Slipstream, so that Slipstream doesn't break it and prevents Waki from approaching. That actually ruined Waki's neutral interaction there and was enough for Wyberry to find the game.
That's a really interesting, such a specific interaction, but it's so crucial. Well, let's get into this game 4 here. Let's see if Wyberry can reset this into a Grand Finals reset.
Oh, I don't want to talk about the reset just yet. Let's see if Waki can return the favor here. We've seen the things that Waki can do. We started off this set with a 3-stock. I'm never counting Waki out.
Absolutely, yeah. No, it was if
With
Waki
a flat
can do it
stage
once, they
like
can do
this
it again.
On Jules Vale as well, this feels like a much more comfortable stage. I just didn't quite like the Treetop Lodge pick. I'm hoping this
Yeah, I think this might be better, more flat for Waki. Might be stronger for the Slipstream control.
The only problem is that the stages that are good for Rasta right now, they are also so good for Ori. Ori likes those flat stages as well. They will carry you across the stage.
Yeah, it's a tough
Rasta
one
being a
for this
lightweight,
matchup.
taking the percent. Oh my god, these kills.
Yeah, again, trading stocks not a minute into the game. It's just super precise.
I mean, I don't want to say it, but this doesn't look like Amis to me. These are experienced players.
Yeah, these are professionals. I don't know.
This is the second time they've been in the season finals. They've had so much practice over time. Waki traveling to BAM quite recently and putting in a pretty solid show there.
Yeah,
I mean, I'm talking to the BAM champion right now, so I
didn't run into them in bracket, but I would have been scared to, honestly.
But again, we are tied stocks. Library finding the first interaction here and
Yeah, and it's
extending it a
looking
little bit.
rough for Waki. Waki just isn't able to find that lead. They've got no slipstream. It's been deleted.
I like the little waits that Waki's doing, but these waits aren't leading into anything because they're not finding the time to approach, or they're not finding ways to shut down Wyberry's approach. Wyberry is still the one deciding when the game is being played.
Yeah, exactly.
And that's not what you want as a Rasta player. Rasta should be the one in control of that.
Yeah, and not just one.
Really
one
like the
solid
wait
hit.
after slipstream. This could be a way to find. Not quite, but it's
Oh.
still going.
Oh my god, yeah, Waki's evened it up. One solid hit from any player now finishes it off.
Really like the little follow up there. The down special, ooh, not quite the read, but Ori pretty deep off stage
Ooh.
right now. Nice finish.
Yeah, the just being very aware that the up B end lag isn't enough for you to stop getting a clap out. That's very clean there.
There's not a lot of time actually. I think it may only be 9 frames of landing lag. Like that's not a lot of time to squeeze in the clap.
Yeah, but Waki made
So-
it happen.
You know, only a few frames later, parry can come out. Yeah,
So-
it's a tough situation, but Waki definitely found it.
Damn, yeah, going into the game 5. This is
Good.
for all the money or for all the another set. And
Look,
both of these players graduated.
I don't want to show bias, but I need Waki to take this. 'Cause I don't have the energy for a reset. These two are going at it.
I don't know. It's pretty hype. We'll have to see in game 5.
But I think Waki's thinking the same thing, right? I don't think Waki has the energy for a reset either. You are already depleted by the time you lose a
Oh yeah,
first set
God.
here.
Yeah, I played a game 5 in Grands against Xenix just the other day, and the only thing I was thinking was, man, I really don't want to have to play a reset
Yeah.
because I do not have the energy for that.
What was the result of that game 5, by the way?
I won,
Oh, okay, sure, yeah.
so I was glad.
just while we're talking about it, you know, I
Yeah,
beat
I-
Xenix in a tournament the other night, yeah.
I took 2 sets off him actually. I beat him in winners and losers, so, but not bragging or anything.
What a bash. Oh my god.
Damn. Insane. Yeah, these players just can't stop trading stocks.
Sorry, I just need to take a moment to talk about the stolen valor that Sky was having on comms right there. Just like in game 5 of this tournament finals, like just dropping like, oh yeah, I was in a game 5 against Phoenix.
Yeah, I don't know. It happens, you know. Just
Yeah,
the average
yep.
everyday Saturday.
That's my BAM champion. Oh man, No, we haven't really had a chance to talk about it, but I do like the more neutral stage here for Wyberry. I think that this can slow things down a little bit in her favor. But Waki going with the down strong, trying to
Being able
push
to
them
avoid it.
big
Oh, but
off
getting that
stage.
forward clap again, like we saw last game. Wyberry
This
now
is the
with a pretty
time.
significant underhand.
Yeah, this is the time that Waki needs to press this. He needs to find more of a lead. I like the way they're slowing it down, you know, parrying those projectiles and working around them. The platform actually protecting as well. I like how this is working for Waki so far.
Yeah, if Wyberry can tie this up though, it's going to be very scary. Deleting those slipstreams, it's pretty huge.
Oh, I mean, a lot of these little combo starters. This is the first
Ooh,
one
is
that
this gonna be it?
Waki's really finding, and
Oh my god. Wyberry
tornado
able
off
to
the
avoid
top,
it.
dangerous. The claps are coming out
Oh.
and following. Oh my
Oh
god!
my, the follow-up there. God damn. And
Threatening
Wakizashi takes
so
it.
much off stage there.
Yeah.
Unbelievable.
Just full commitment to that edge guard, and it pays off. Waki manages to close out that game 5, and is now the grand champion of Rivals Oceanic Amateur Championship Series 4.
Really happy for Waki closing out this one. They've been working on this for so long now, and I know they've had big aspirations to be the champ for Rivals AMI finals for some time now. Yeah, just huge congratulations to him, but
Definitely, it's
also
great
need to
see,
recognize
but Wyberry,
Wyberry's performance.
I
Yeah,
honestly, it came out of nowhere. I was really not expecting them, but they showed their stuff here. They were it's a very close set, you know. They were it's very competitive, and I'm glad that they get the recognition here.
congratulations to all our players this season. I know Sky and Rendered, obviously big thanks to the two of you as well for everything that you've done.
Oh, why? Thank you.
all the commentators as well, all of the players, everyone who made this season what it was. I really like the format change. I'm hoping that sticks around just quietly.
Well, we might see it in Rivals 2 if we run... It's going to be hard to run an Amis for Rivals 2 for a while, because everyone's going to be at roughly the
it's not
same
really
level.
Amis until we've had a season, right?
But yeah, yeah. We might see an Orca
Yeah,
with this
Return of
format.
Orca. Yeah, it could be
Maybe,
interesting.
I don't know. Who could say, really?
Maybe we'll even see a new PR. Who could say?
Oh yeah, that's interesting. I did win 2 sets against Xenix, just saying.
All right, thank you for everyone who tuned in today. Obviously, it's still time to donate to the pool if you'd like. I mean, you know who it's going to now, so don't let that impact your decision in any case. But
Yeah, no, support your
I
awesome
think it's
competitors.
more so just a credit to Sky and Rendered for everything they've done. I love that AMI season has become such a huge part of the culture in the Australian New Zealand rival scene. It's really important to have this sort of event and to praise our rising star players as they improve and get better. So I'm just so thankful that we have this here now.
Yeah, it's really great to see. And we'll see if we run any more. I don't know. It depends on the player count and everything, but
Yep.
There's always room for something.
Always room for more rivals.
Absolutely. All right.
All right, Sky. This is your event. You take it away. Close us out. Thank you,
no
everyone.
problem.
That's been
Thank you
me.
for commentating. Absolutely, you're great. You're wonderful. And
Thank
shout
you
out to
very
Darkbot and Rendered Spy also
Yeah, of
from
course.
before.
Close us out, Sky. What do we got?
All right. So yeah, I could double check. Well, I know that the prize pool is at least 100 right now, so it's a 50, 30, 20 split to the top 3 entrants. So congrats to Waki, Zashi, Yberry, and Schnoggle for that one. And yeah, congratulations to everyone. It was a treat to see everyone's gameplay. It was great to run. I'm glad to see all of your developments throughout the whole series, and I've learnt a lot about commentating your own bracket that you're running. That's cool. And yeah, I don't know. I don't really have anything else to say, but good games to all. And see you in the next event that I run, if that ever happens. All right. Anything else to say on stream? No, I think that is all good. All right. Well, everyone else have a nice day.
What a strong closing.
Yeah. And we will see you all in another Orca, maybe. Who knows?
Thanks all.
There'll be announcements eventually. All right.
All right, cut stream, cut stream, go, go, go.
Oh, there's a confirmation.